How do you know? Time out. How do you know about this shit? Like, how?
Thank you. Yeah, I do. And I really like this song. I feel like this song changed my fucking life.
This way. Well, I think it smelled pretty bad.
Gave no fucks about nothing. Like nothing at all.
How did you know? I mean, you know, his gang banging is living.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. And I really like this song.
This is dope, bro.
Man, cook that. She really cooked that, mama. Eat. With the real season on that. That song sucks. That's a good ass break.
What up, everybody? It's Roachroom
What's going on?
Podcast, episode
Black.
27. I'm trying to sound like Double G right now, but I'm failing. But anyway,
It was
He's
pretty
got a-
good.
he
for
got
a second.
a-
I thought you could have done it for a second.
He's got the
I'm gonna-
voice for a microphone.
yeah, I gotta
Can't do it
practice.
either, bro. Trust.
What's up, everybody? It's Roachroom Podcast. You're tuned in now live. Was that good?
It sounds
All right,
alright.
tight. All right.
Better than the first time.
Yeah, so we got Nix Forbes here, my man Mugen himself up in this bitch.
What up?
Mugen Forbes 13,
I like how
brother.
he just always did. Every time he's on this thing, it might be like the third time. But
Yeah,
I was supposed to fourth time.
hey, I can't count.
Was
So
it third?
He said, hey,
I think it
can't
might be
count.
the third. I think it might be the third.
I don't know. I lost
Because I know
count.
we had you on here real early on when we started.
yeah, when we were like,
Then
you were
we-
grabbing mics and shit, dude. Before
Well, we
Yeah,
didn't
so-
have enough mics
yeah,
for
we-
you to
yeah.
be here.
That was a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
That
no.
sucked.
Dude, rest
That
in peace,
was
my
it.
old snowball, dude.
Yeah, that
That
shit
just died out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Shout out to the old snowball.
It's up on that
Gang
shelf
gang.
right there, bro.
Yeah, the shelf of
Yeah, fuck
fucking
that snowball, and now I got a deal.
toys.
Now me and Ty got some good shit. We're trying to get that upgrade.
Yeah, we
upgrade.
did get that upgrade. We're rocking pretty hefty right now.
And new year, new
Microphone.
new
things.
podcast, new fucking bullshit. Yeah, hell yeah. So
Did you-
Nix is here.
Did you see? I'm sorry. Did you see the picture I sent you last night of both of the microphones?
No, on Snap.
Yeah, dude. I had that underneath this one, so it would be like right next to each other. I said, "Look, it's a big old dick in one ball."
Yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah. So Stone has a Yeti. I have an Audio Technica mic, and then we got the two snowballs rocking. We have 4 cameras now. set up.
Technically.
Yeah.
Speaking. Technically, there was 5. You got the PS4 cam behind you too.
Yeah, wow. That's not even set up in here. We could probably implement it, though. See what happens.
Probably can.
So what's been on with you, Nix? It's been a while.
Haven't seen you in
Yeah, it's been a while.
20 episodes.
Catch us up on what's going on in Nix's life right now.
Tattooing any buttholes, bro?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
I
shit. I
mean,
forgot
no
about
You were gonna
cap, I
tattoo
was-
a dildo at first, and then we talked about assholes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, no cap, but like, what was it? This new guy at my shop, he offered, like,
Right.
He said I could tattoo on him. He's like, oh yeah, I have a butt cheek that you can tattoo. I'm
Damn.
kind of like, at this fucking point, I'm like, no, I don't really care.
Yeah, did you do it?
No,
Damn.
You can't
didn't
can't say
happen.
that and be like, nah.
Are you, like, when you tattoo a butt cheek, do you think, like, are you, like, you're, like, touching that butt cheek, right?
I have to with gloves.
Yeah,
got
that's
gloves
what I'm
on.
saying. So, like, you're, like, getting a
Let me
little,
bare hand that
cop and
motherfucker.
feel a little bit, maybe.
I mean, I can't really cup and feel like I'm trying to stretch the skin. The only thing I gotta do is just kind of like.
Yeah, but you could,
Instead
like,
of grabbing,
mask that as, like,
it's
I'm just stretching the
literally-
skin, don't worry.
It's like the back.
It's
they,
okay.
they have to know if they're getting their ass cheek tattooed that you're not just grabbing their ass.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't, like, you
Exactly.
got to be like Harvey Weinstein with it. You got to sneak it. You got to sneak it, dog. Like, yeah, I was just stretching that skin, you feel me?
And then he also
Yer.
offered me his head too. I'm sitting here like, I'm not ready for that shit yet.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is, bro.
But no,
Sometimes-
I do appreciate him for like letting me tattoo on him and actually teaching me as I'm like doing it.
Yeah.
So it was actually like it was a fun time. And
That's
it actually
awesome.
shows like how much I gotten better.
Yeah, for
within,
sure.
Like the months, but I've also been working a lot too because of fucking holidays.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
God.
true. We all just went through holiday shit. I think, yeah, this is first podcast that's essentially after New Year and everything. So,
Welcome.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I didn't really do too much of anything on the New Year. I just made music all night.
Yeah,
So,
I've just been like just working. Like I really had time for like anything else. Like I mean, when I'm not working, I'm literally thinking about what we're gonna be talking about soon in Stay Dead, and also thinking
Yeah.
about music as well.
yeah, for sure.
What
yeah.
is
Yeah.
what is Stay Dead?
So Stay Dead has been like this long fucking project in comic I've been working on for like, I really want to say, I think maybe now 6 years.
Jesus Christ.
Like it's been a long time, like especially since like Back in the Pack Sundays, which I'm trying to think, like was it like either 2012 or 13?
I want to say it was 13.
Damn, so it's been 7 years.
Yeah, I was
Shit.
gonna say it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's
either
been a
way.
long time because like before Stay Dead became Stay Dead, I was working on 2 more comics.
I actually
Which-
didn't know that.
Yeah, it was 2 comics actually. One of them was called B Stories, which is basically like, random shit happens in, Baltimore. or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
But, like, in like
Yeah.
anime form, some shit like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's that's
Yeah,
actually a
it's
pretty
kinda
cool
And the
thing.
funny shit too, like B Stories, like when I was working on that, it was like back in when I was in high school, and I didn't
Oh,
really
wow.
have much like a format because I just just drew my my fucking notebook that hasn't been used and just work on comic panels and
Right,
shit like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then throughout the years, with B Stories, it's been like, do I really want to go through the whole, dot hack, or as some people who don't know dot hack, sort of online with the reality game world or whatever,
Right.
and like everyone with their different classes and shit. And then and I put much more thought into it. I'm just kind of like, you know what? Let me just put that on a back burner and work on another comic called Year of the Bunny,
Oh.
which is going to be fucking gruesome too.
Oh wow.
sweet.
Okay. That's sick. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So
Your drawings are gonna be great.
I was gonna be like, all of this is before Stay Dead.
Yeah, it was all before like Stay Dead.
Do you know like when you first started to like be like, I want to make like a comic book of some sort?
I guess what really started was I think if I can remember, I think it's either like around 2009 or 2010 when everyone who saw my artwork, like everyone pushed me into like making like, hey, you should make a comic. I'm just kind of like, you know what, why not?
Yeah.
And I didn't really have much of an idea because I was already working on something, but I didn't have much like an idea story wise because my mind just went like everywhere. Like
Right,
I had
yeah.
no idea.
You were young, yeah.
I was young and dumb and didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, I drew and plus I didn't really have much of like any other technology to work on it, so I just be like, you know what, let me just like do all this traditional on paper and stuff shit like that and see what I can work with.
Right.
And then since then I got my first tablet, and even then I just kind of like, let me not worry about a comic right now. Let me just work on shit here and there.
Yeah.
But I guess around 2009 and 2010, or even between 9 and 12, that's when everyone pushed me into making a comic, even though I already have a lot started.
Right. Right. Right.
Sorry.
You're fine.
But but yeah, but before then, and the funny thing too, when I was thinking about, before Stay Dead became Stay Dead, I had a lot of inspiration because when I was working on Year of the Bunny, my major inspiration was Kill Bill, because
Ooh.
that's basically what it was.
That's a good ass film.
It was Stay Dead and No More Heroes.
Okay.
No more heroes, you say?
Yeah, No More Heroes. So that's what Year of the
Hell
Bunny
yeah, let
would
the
have
villains
been.
reign, bro.
Yeah,
The villains reign.
and also with some Alice in the Wonderland kind of a twist,
Okay.
because the protagonist, and remember too, her name is Alyssa Shirogane, which is she was the ex-military member, also the weapon.
Sure.
So basically it was going to be like that, but if I decided to take a break from Stay Dead, I'll probably work on that and just revisit it just a little bit.
Sure.
But that's a big maybe. But Stay Dead has been my top and major project I've been putting so much thought into.
Yeah. For I would say at least for the time that I've known you, for the past year and a half, you've really, really dumped in like some hours.
You've buckled down, yeah.
Yeah. It's been like, because, and the thing is too, like with Stay Dead, like I said, like 7 years, like 2013, like I've been thinking so much about like, okay, I really want to make this into like a fighter story, but
Which I love. Oh my god, I love that.
With how much gore?
Oh,
a lot. It's going to be a lot of gore.
a lot of
And I'm
gore.
literally telling you, like, I'm literally going to say this right now. Stay Dead is going to be gory. The only, like, you can have a favorite character, but I'm letting y'all know, depending on which character y'all like, that character may die. I'm not going to give away too much.
Straight
I
Game
like
of-
that,
Game
though.
of Thrones on their ass, bro.
Like, I remember.
I like this guy. Let's fucking chop his head off.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Or
like,
let's just fuck him up.
yeah, like I remember sitting
He
in the
gonna
car
stay
with
dead.
you, and you were just talking to me about some of the, I guess, just some of the strategies you were trying to like come into the writing process
Yeah.
with it, and you were like, I really want to go in the route of like, kind of like Game of Thrones, where I want to like kill off main pivotal characters,
Yeah.
and I was like, I feel like that's a really
That's
good
cool.
choice,
Yeah.
like because there's something about a character where you introduce them to a viewer or an audience member, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, and when you really resonate with that character, and then that character is alive for like, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes or something,
Yeah.
and then they get killed off, where you're just like, I don't even know how to react to this. Like, my
Exactly.
dude, my guy I watched every week is gone. Like, I gotta find somebody else. So, to me, I like that, because it's like, you never know who's gonna fucking go. Like,
Exactly. And also to add the comment to Outer Haven's comment on the chat.
in the stream, yeah.
Yeah, the stream. He said, "Is Mad World meets Tekken?" Which the funny thing too, I'm not sure if
That's cool.
I'm not sure if any of y'all ever played Mad World.
I did on Wii or whatever.
Yeah,
I
it was on
did.
the Wii. But that's also like another inspiration as well, because of like, you know, the fights and the
Yeah.
gore and all this other
Very
shit like
gory
that,
game
too.
for a Nintendo game.
I fucking love the hell out of that game. And the
Yeah.
funny shit too, like the first time I played Mad World, I'm like, man, if I can incorporate something like this with my comic, that'd be fucking baller.
So, just stemming on like with what you just said, I mean, we said Mad World. What else? What are like? I guess what's like a handful of like inspirations that like super influenced Stay Dead for you?
What super influenced me, like we said Mad World, we say Tekken 2, like Tekken, like, with tournaments,
Sure.
as well as Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Also with King of Fighters, because they have their different teams,
Okay,
because of like known state that have like different factions.
sure.
Bloody Roar, definitely, because
Ooh,
of like,
fantastic fucking fighter game.
it's like Bloody Roar, and also with a little bit of Persona, because of like,
Did you guys ever play Bloody Roar?
Bro.
ooh,
No.
I didn't get a console
Yeah, I
until
know. It's
2013.
Just a really basic rundown of the game is like it's a fighter. You
I think
bust
the only
combos
fighters I played were fucking like Tekken 2
and like Mortal Kombat.
and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And I
You played
played
Soul Calibur.
I was gonna say
Soul
I played
Calibur's
Soul
good.
Calibur
I
too.
think Soul Calibur.
Well, not Soul Calibur 2, but as well. I
But
played
yeah,
all of
so
them. I had fucking all of them.
Bloody Roar's like you bust out combos, and the more you hit the enemy, a bar fills up, and then it's called like beast mode.
yeah,
or
it's like
something
it's basically
that.
beast mode.
Yeah,
pretty much.
and then
What
your
was it
character.
called?
Bloody
We
Roar.
played Killer Instinct too.
Killer Instinct's amazing. I love
It
Killer
is.
did play that.
It is.
We
Matt
played the fucking
Matt got
shit
it.
out of
we
that.
really
I was
fucking did.
fucking him
Yeah.
up, and then he just decided to destroy me. So
Yeah.
fuck
Did
it.
a 170 hit combo on his ass after he was
Master
after he was
combo.
dead for fucking 2 minutes. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go take a piss. He comes back, he's still fucking hitting him.
Petty as shit.
happened too.
Petty as shit, dude.
But yeah, so Bloody Roar, you fill up that bar, and then you turn it into an animal, and like you do some crazy
Oh,
shit.
cool.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
like-
actually really tight.
Yeah, like each characters have like their different like animal. You have like the rabbit, you have the wolf,
Ah,
you have the tiger.
That's where your animal shit came from.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
and also like how
Ultra combo. Fuck you, bro.
yeah, it was like Mad World, Tekken, Bloody
Right.
Roar,
Yeah.
Dead or Alive, also, and King of Fighters. It's just like
right.
now anime wise, like what really like driven me into like wanting to work on this.
Yeah, I want to hear this. This you're answering my next question. Was like, what are the animes that influence you? And if people haven't seen these, go and watch them because Nix loves anime and always
Please
do?
please give me new shit.
You like anime?
Please give me. I didn't know, dude. He doesn't draw.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
even. I don't
Please
even,
tell
I'm a-
me because
I'm
I'm
a
What's
fucking
anime?
fraud.
I'm
What-
still
what
new.
the hell is anime? Is that one of them Japanese
is that a-
cartoons?
Is that a Pixar film?
I'm still a noob when it comes to
King of
anime,
the
so I
weebs,
do want to
bro.
know.
yeah.
King of the Weebs. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it.
I'm watching fucking My Hero Academia right now.
Yeah, he just started it.
Literally
He's
just started.
never
I'm
seen
on
it.
episode 8.
I like it. Like
I like it.
yeah,
I watched-
like it.
I watched,
I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but I mean, I say
Yeah.
I like it.
Assassination Classroom I watched.
That's
Oh,
actually good.
it's really
I
good.
Loved
I
it,
fucking
dude.
loved.
I
Dude,
fucking loved that
You know what
shit,
anime
dude.
you need to watch after you're done Hero? You need to watch Inuyashiki. Inuyashiki
I think that's
is,
literally... Last night I was streaming, and I think...
It's not Inuyasha. It's
okay, that's what she said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's it's Inuyashiki. It's the plot is there's an old man, there's a young kid. Young kid's real
Pedophile?
evil. No, young kid's real evil.
I saw that. Oh my god.
Young kid's real evil. Old man's like best kind of dude ever, like pure good. Old man gets cancer, is gonna die in like 3 days. Young kid, like
Well, don't tell me what happens.
This is just the general plot.
Already.
This is
Already.
literally the
I mean,
first
all
like
in the
20
beginning.
seconds.
you caught
of
my
the-
attention already.
Yeah,
So.
so basically an alien drops 2 things down on the earth, making these humans like super powerful. The old man
What
gets
is this, the fucking
superpowers.
Matrix?
Basically,
Red pill,
basically
blue
the,
pill.
It's
basically
amazing.
the young boy
I'm gonna
and old
watch
man
it.
becomes like cyborgs pretty much.
And it's basically the aliens make
So they're
a
cyborgs?
good guy and they make a bad guy, and they see like, is this planet worth saving? Because, you know, either the bad guy's gonna be triumphant or the good guy is.
Yeah.
But it's dope, and it made me cry at the end. So.
it made me cry too. I could.
I was going to say, on Hulu, Akira is on that motherfucker.
Akira is amazing. If you've
It's
never
on
watched
that.
Akira,
It's on
highly
my. I saw it. I
recommend.
came across it last night as I was about to watch an episode. I'm like, let me add that to my list because
Yeah.
I remember him saying that.
highly recommend Akira. That's
But,
one of the best animated films that you could ever watch ever.
But if I also had to say like back to the inspiration though,
Yeah.
If
Sorry.
I want to say like the vibe for it, I want to say also for gaming, Guilty Gear also. That's also another inspiration
Yeah, I know
too,
that's
for
high
the,
on
for the
your
art style
list,
as well.
yeah.
But for anime, for the aesthetic kind of vibe, Samurai Champloo, of course, because Samurai Champloo will always be up there for me. Because which once we talk about the characters, y'all see why, why Samurai Champloo is also an inspiration. What else? Megalobox, because my main character, here's my T-shirt, Megalobox.
That's another
Scooch D-Space.
amazing fucking
There you go.
show that everybody needs to watch,
Yeah.
especially if you like boxing shit. Like, oh my god, it's such a good fucking
Yeah,
show.
Megalobox is actually like up there for me too. Kagen Ashura, that anime is fucking gruesome as shit for being CGI in anime. I'm like, damn, this shit is fucking wild.
Now you're definitely talking Spanish to me.
Yeah, that a show like that, like when it comes to like 3D animation with me, it's really got to be a good show, dude. I'm sorry, but The Last Berserk,
Yeah, no.
bullshit. Get that fucking bullshit off my screen. I hated it. It didn't look good. Like, but Knights of Sidonia, I like that.
Yeah.
What about?
That
Did
looks
you ever
good.
watch Blue Exorcist?
Love Blue Exorcist.
I need to finish that.
You've never finished that?
I started watching it, but I never finished it.
It was-
Oh
I
man,
thought it
it
was
was
fucking
so
awesome.
good. The
What about
Gates
Seven
of
Deadly
Gehenna.
Sins?
Huh?
Seven Deadly Sins.
Need to
I
catch up
asked
on
this.
that.
I asked this last time. What they released after it was
It was shit.
the
Yeah,
first
it was
fucking
terrible.
the full
first
season was
amazing.
my favorite. One of my
It- the-
favorites.
the last
and it's a
episode
Netflix
was-
fucking original.
Yeah, the last episode was absolutely incredible of the first season. Then they came out season 2. It was shit.
It was only like five
Awful.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a
Um,
full season or something.
You said you're gonna start Attack on Titan as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm also 4 seasons behind on My Hero, so
Well,
I'm not
right,
gonna
right,
start
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
middle of My
I
Hero.
need to I'm gonna binge watch My Hero the 4th season, but I'm gonna watch it like English dubs just because like if I'm working on something I can actually hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the English dub of
Yeah.
Hero Academia, to be honest.
I
Like,
don't
some
mind
English
either.
dubs are cool, some aren't. Like,
Yeah, it's like some fits, but others just kind of really don't.
oh
Even though-
yeah, like
yeah.
Attack on Titan English dub.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Is it?
Fucking
Oh,
good.
watch it in
I-
Japanese, please.
Like I had to
You
watch
will
it.
thank me
well,
later.
the thing is, too, like, I had to watch it in English just so I can like catch up and see like what the fuck is going on. So I had to like literally like bite my tongue and just kind of like okay, I'm just gonna grit my teeth and just tolerate it.
What character? Fuck, man. I think it's the M. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Armin.
Yeah, dude. In English dub, his voice makes me want to claw my eyes out. I'm like, oh, it's so squeaky and annoying. I fucking hate you.
I'm just
And
like,
then the Japanese one, it's fine.
yeah, it was fine too.
Because it's voiced by a girl, but
Yeah.
it's like, whatever. But
Ooh, Sword Art.
I hate Sword Art.
You didn't like
I'm
Sword Art?
sorry, but like
I'm much more of a dot hack guy. And
Thank
Sword Art,
you.
yeah.
I liked.
My whatever, dude. Because Sword Art Online for me, like,
I liked Sword Art, to be honest.
yeah,
Not,
I mean,
not like all the
Sword
fucking
Art
extra
is-
shit that they came out with, like the resurrection shit.
ugh.
No.
I mean,
Sword Art is what dot hack was for me when I was little.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
same.
If I was little, I'd probably be into Sword Art right now
is
because
little.
Huh?
He is little.
Well, in the anime world, yeah, he just
Yeah.
started out. He's a baby right now.
I mean,
That's
and the
definitely
thing
not
is
what he's
too,
talking
like,
about.
I know.
I mean, especially because like
This
you know,
guy.
Dot Hack had like a lot of like dialogue and less fighting.
That's
but
why
still-
people didn't like it, is because they were like, it's too much story. It's like,
So
What the fuck do you want?
it's made in the fucking like late 80s, 90s. They didn't have enough animation to do the fucking fight
the
scenes.
soundtrack was
Fucklord.
good. The whole concept was good too. So
Yeah, and it's way more immersive than Sword Art.
especially if you play the games too, it's like
You don't even know that they're in a fucking like real game, like in the first season until like halfway through.
And I'm not gonna lie, like while young watching Die Hack, I didn't know what the fuck was going on until I played Die Hack Infection back in the PS2. I was like, okay, so what you're saying is this anime and the game, they're both the same concept. It's
Right.
you're in an MMORPG where shit gets fucked up.
Right, exactly.
And then playing Die GU, I'm just like, damn, this is actually fucking baller. They got
Yeah.
the same.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow,
Hey.
Ice House.
It's like like they kept the same like
Extreme
concept,
elements,
Yeah, I looked over. I'm like, wait, what?
but
Oh yeah, and shout out to Dense Pixels Brad for giving us the follow, baby. Gang, gang.
gang.
Appreciate.
But actually, fun thing too, Beast Stories. That was
Oh.
actually one of my inspirations. Was Die Hack.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration. But then
Oh
it's kinda
God,
like,
we need to delete this man now, bro.
what man?
All right, get the fuck out.
You're about to get timed out, man. Thanks for coming in the stream. Appreciate you.
Thanks
for
for
the
being a
follow.
piece of shit.
Wow.
Fucking asshole.
Keep talking. It's fine. I'll time
What the fuck, dude?
Wow.
How do you
This
talk?
guy.
I got it.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. Keep it going. Just
What
keep
the
it moving.
fuck?
It's fine.
Yeah,
That dude's a
it's
piece
a-
of shit. He probably voted for Trump.
Probably did.
Oh my.
Damn, I hate the internet, bro.
Shit, the internet is just toxic little fucking children.
I guess that's what happens when you put in
hide
Ask
behind-
Me Anything. People are just automatically
Hide me.
racist.
Dude.
Thanks, Twitch.
I'm at this point where I'm like, you know what? I'm already like, prepared for this. Is like,
I mean, you can.
You're
you
white
can also-
anyway, so it's okay.
right? No,
You're literally writing an anime.
yeah. I'm literally. I'm a fucking anime.
Hey, and isn't that anime? Doesn't it have white supremacy elements in it too?
Sound yeah.
Hey, you should name a character Ice House and make sure his face gets ripped
Oh
off.
yeah, that's definitely what?
Freeze his fucking face and then punch it, and it'll crack apart. Like, do that. That sounds pretty sick.
Gonna fucking
Oh
do that.
yeah, bro.
First,
What?
first scene of the comic: a man named Ice House.
Dude, this guy's tripping, bro.
Jesus.
Wow, this is fucking ridiculous.
This guy.
We need a bot, bro.
I was gonna say you need a.
Yeah.
I'm Iranian. Well,
You can't even
Peace
spell
out,
Iran.
bitch.
He
You
couldn't even
you
spell
can
Iranian.
Yeah,
yourself
you're a
out the
fucking loser.
You can Iran yourself out the chat, dude.
See ya, buddy. Get banned. Boom, man. Get fucked. Yeah. Give him a fart too. Give him every single one of them.
This is how I
fucking-
feel about you
Yeah.
right now.
Give him it.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
You're. Why would you take the time to follow? Can you...
Honestly, and
What's up, Julie B, or whatever the fuck your name is? Thanks for coming in here.
hey, Julie.
Don't say anything racist in here, guys, because
Please.
I will fucking permaban you. I'll throw the fucking
We
Thor's
literally
hammer
just,
down on you.
Just had a little fucking dickhead roll.
Yeah,
in here,
yeah,
say
it's
some
all
Yeah, why
good.
would you take the time to follow?
I don't know.
Hey, bros.
Hey, what's up?
I was
I'm
like,
racist, dog. Like,
Let me say something racist
Okay.
with a good friend of ours.
whatever.
Like, damn, it's
But
20.
that's what I'm saying. Here, you know what? Anything that anyone says that Nix doesn't like from now on, he's gonna tell me to ban him, and I'm just gonna do it.
Dude, Outer
Okay.
Haven. That's funny.
So
So
anything
what's
that
the old
comes in
saying?
the chat, Nix, that you want me to get rid of him or put him in a timeout, you just tell me. And
It
I'll
says,
do it.
"Watch what you say around an artist or a writer. You'll end up in the story." That's what he
Yeah.
said. That's
Pretty-
dude, please
Yeah,
write
pretty
this little
much.
fucking asshole in there.
Well, we banned him, so he can't
Yeah.
come back. So it's all good.
Well, no, he'll
And-
come
and I
back.
know
He'll
he's
come
making
back,
a
and
new
then
game.
he'll stay dead in this
That's,
chat.
I mean, that's fine.
What a fucking
People are
cop.
always jealous of success. Yeah, for sure.
It's
It's
like-
all good, man. The intrusion's got your back, dude.
We will
coming
exterminate little
back.
Intrusion's
fuckers.
got your back.
I guess. Watch, he's
Dude.
coming back. House of Ice, dude. It's gonna be House of Ice.
Whatever,
inside.
dude.
He's coming back.
You get
I was
fucking
gonna
banned
say,
again.
That's fine, dude, because I'm quick with the House of Bands, dude. Like, I
I'm
got
quick with
it.
the House of Hands.
Yeah. There you go. I like it, dude. I fuck
God.
with it heavy.
Oh my
Let's,
God, bro.
dude, that's hilarious.
That's just fuck,
Jesus,
that was,
that
like-
was crazy for a second. I'm like, all right,
I was
thanks,
like, cool,
And-
bro.
Yeah, and then
And then
he
I was
said,
like,
I'm like,
Stream
I look
Elements.
over, I'm like, uh-oh.
Did you see my thing? I said, look over there, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I was like, as soon as you mentioned something, I look over and I'm like, red flag, red flag, red flag.
This motherfucker said like one of the worst things too. Like motherfucker,
It's
it's
fine.
2020, dude.
I mean,
Ain't no body property.
it's just what happens
Stupid
when you
fuck.
when you go in the just chatting thing and say, ask me anything, because people just come in here just to be trolls and shit. But it's fine. I mean, I don't have no problem.
Thanks for the
Thanks for the
10
numbers.
views.
Thanks for the view,
Thanks for the 10
fucking
view for a
loser.
second,
Yeah.
and now
And thanks for the first
Ban the
band of the
fuck
year, you fucking
Yeah.
dick cheese.
Hey, permaban.
first band of the year.
Roachroom Deep Throats. Thanks for the follow, dog.
Here it
Coming back.
comes.
Here we
Let me-
go.
here it
Let me
comes.
make
You're
it-
about
let
to
me
be
Come on
banned.
back,
my
baby.
God.
I'm about to
Yeah.
ban your ass
You're
again.
about to get banned again, buddy.
What
I'm
is
about
this
to destroy
episode
you.
now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say
this-
we're getting off the rails.
Come on, buddy.
Wow.
All right, let's fucking hone it back to Nick Stay
All
Dead
right.
shit. Give this guy
Yeah,
too much
really.
clout, dude. I'm tired of it. Let's go. I like the Roachroom Deep Throats though. That's a sick ass name, dude.
Nick said,
I like that.
Dick
Nick
cheese.
says dick cheese. I'm done. Yeah,
Bruh.
it's all good. All right, intrusion. Here's what we'll do. Everybody in the intrusion, if this fucking loser says something else, everybody just gang up on him. We just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's trying to say some stupid shit, dude. This ain't
Yeah.
bullying. This is fucking.
It's
real.
fine.
This is my first.
Keep
This
going.
is my
repercussion.
first insult. Honestly,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just keep going, bro. It's fine.
I
I
want to
got
keep
it.
it fucking going.
Jesus
But yeah, no,
Christ.
like fuck, where were we before we got like no fucking sidetracks?
I don't know, bro. I'm so.
It was really your inspiration, like your anime inspiration, like
Oh, yeah,
the actual shows or
Yeah, but
or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Kengan and Shura was actually like the major drive for me to actually get hard at work for Stay Dead, because of like I really loved like the gore and the concept of Kengan and Shura. Basically, to dub it down, it's like you have these business companies who are basically like fighting over like companies or their wealth, and they have these fighters who are representing these companies and whatnot. And all of these fighters come together and fight each other. It's like, they want to do it for their own cause because they want to fight, other fighters, see, like, how strong they are.
Right.
But, of course, they kind of ignored the company's greed, because it's kind of like, hey, if you work for us, you get to fight as many people as you want and get whatever the fuck you want if we win.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked the character designs, and again, like, I wasn't really much a huge fan of CGI, so when I saw the trailer for it, I was sitting here like, okay, how bad is it going to be?
Right.
But when I saw one of the characters' facial expression, I'm like, oh shit, this has got to be fucking awesome. That's all, like, all the gore,
Right.
the fights, the bone cracking. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna even fucking, like, watch this shit.
Right.
Watch the first episode, I'm like, damn, this is actually not fucking bad for a CGI. It's dark, it's I highly recommend it.
Yeah. That's super tight, dude. I like
yeah.
that a lot.
Do we have like a release date on this?
Oh, it's already out. Like, there's
No, I'm talking about your
saying
stuff.
it's
I mean, do
yours,
you think
right?
you had? I mean, I know it takes time, dude. I really do.
Mine
Get it all
is,
printed.
It's hard to hone up like an act.
Are you gonna have like a
I know.
digital copy?
Actually, what I plan on doing for Stay Dead, I'm actually gonna have my Patreon set up.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who basically pledge and want to get the early,
Oh, I'll be pledging. Don't worry.
You won't.
like who wants to give the early
trust
release.
me.
Bend the
Because
knee.
for the early release. What I'm gonna do is I'll have the early pledgers, get the copy, so that way they can come back to me and give me some feedback, so I
Hell
can
yeah.
touch it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
What needs touched up or doesn't need touched up?
Yeah, and
Right.
of course, for the pledgers who, pledge for the early re-releases, those pledgers, and I'm keeping my word on this because I really want this to happen as well. They will definitely get the hard copies of Stay Dead for free.
Sweet.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Do you think? I mean, what are you looking at, dude? I know I
many-
said release date. I mean, I know it's
I would
tough.
say for the
like
first,
a rough,
I would say roughly for the first chapter, I really want to aim for spring 2020.
Okay.
I
That's not
want-
bad.
Like for the first few chapters, at least, because I know like the first chapters will be like long, because it'll definitely cover like at least maybe 1 or 3 words of
Just said take my money. Hell yeah.
That I still haven't figured out yet, but
I was gonna say, chat wants to know where you can get copies at when it comes out of Stay Dead.
Am I gonna be able to find a collector's corner right down the street?
nah. I mean,
You said digital mostly, didn't you?
I mean, it's gonna start off as digital first, but
Yeah.
like
Right.
once I get the the money and
Is
see
it-
like
Is it gonna be like a site? Like, is it gonna be like STAYDEAD.com, or is it gonna be like?
I mean, I was told like other like web sources like
You should
like
use
Webtoons.
Squarespace.
Squarespace.
It's free.
Yeah.
And it's like you can do like shit that's like really good. It's really easy.
Yeah, like if anyone
Squarespace
has,
sponsor the
I know
podcast.
somebody that can do a web
I
design,
mean-
but I don't know if she wants to do it.
I mean, honestly,
She
like
can.
I can talk to one of my friends too that
Yeah.
he just bought roachroompodcast.com for us. And
Yeah.
he's gonna be building a domain soon, and I just farted. So
He said it. I just farted. So
but yeah, like honestly, like and again, like for the people who pledge to get these early chapters, like once everything is all together, or even like the first volume, the second volume, they
yeah.
will be getting those for free.
so
I was also gonna ask. I'm sorry. How long is this?
It's actually going to be 3 seasons, at least 3 seasons, because I'm not going to do the whole. Oh yeah, chapter.
I'm saying like page by page.
Oh, page by page.
Probably like 50 pages.
Probably like maybe like 50 or maybe less than that, depending how
Cool.
depending on the chapter itself.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
dope.
with Stay Dead in general, like if you have like a Patreon and stuff like that, is that the quickest way that people can obtain the comic book?
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm on Patreon and I'm trying to find you, do you already have a Patreon set up and
It should
everything?
be set up, yeah. Because
What
I
is
have,
it?
yeah.
Plug
It's I know it's Mugen XIII 13. Like it's all of my social medias, like everything else. Mugen XIII 13.
Sweet.
I was gonna say I'm gonna bring that up real quick so y'all just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Yeah, we
Yeah,
dropping it
who's-
link.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now,
yeah.
Chelsea.
Well, so far like my Patreon is still like hard.
Sorry, everybody.
Tyler's trying
Yeah,
to break
it's
this
still-
up.
Yeah, it's
7.1
still
on the Richter scale.
It's Gojira.
it's still at work right now, but it's still under construction. But I do have like a really great friend, which is Outer Haven Gaming. Like, and this is the man that's been like also been giving me that push. So shout out to you, dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Outer Haven Gaming.
I thought us bitching about it this whole time was giving you some oomph. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we keep talking about it.
Well, my friend Outer Haven Gaming, he's been like giving me like so much of a push, which honestly,
What's your name on Patreon?
MUGENKUROXII.
Jesus Christ, man.
People gonna know the name. They gonna know what the fucking type be. You know what I'm
///.
saying? XIII.
Should be it. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, he doesn't even know what his fucking Patreon is.
See, this is what I'm saying.
We know what
man.
ours
I'm trying
is.
to get the shit. Ours doesn't have shit on it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Shit. Oh, the wrong app. My bad, guys.
Son of a bitch. I thought it was Mugen XIII 13 on all socials.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought that's.
On all platforms.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Probably spelled it wrong then.
Here you go.
Did you spell it wrong?
Did you spell it wrong?
It's capital M with a capital K and all capitals.
Does that matter on this?
That does matter.
Wait,
I don't fucking know.
I literally just saw me.
Are you a draw illustration?
Yeah.
It's just Mugen then. Draw illustration, graphic design.
That is not me.
Oh.
I was gonna say that was the first thing that popped up earlier.
Oh, I was gonna say what? What? Bro, your shit got deleted.
Shouldn't be, because my shit should be unless.
Should be capital K, right?
Yeah.
God, Kyler.
Tyler's kidding.
Oh,
you didn't. You still
capital
didn't
K.
capitalize it, bro.
Oh my lord.
This guy.
Tyler, fight the
let me-
screen, bro.
Actually, hold on.
Just fucking send it to me, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I'll send it. Actually,
Literally just send it on a Facebook message. and
yeah,
I'll
I'll
bring it back
send
up.
it.
We'll drop the link in the
I'll
fucking
bring
chat
it
in a
up
second.
and everything. Yeah, for everybody in chat. so you guys can
Actually, I have
pledge
a
to
better
him.
idea. Hold on.
Is
How
that
much?
stupid ass motherfucker gone now? Is he done making profiles?
I've been timing him out.
I hope so.
I'm just saying.
That's 3 in a
paid
row,
free.
bro.
Because I'm after this fucking
He's
podcast
fine.
is over, I'm going to Woodhome and whooping that motherfucker's ass.
We don't know.
I don't
if
know.
that's,
I fucking do.
I don't think that's
know if
him.
that's who it is.
I just think it's a fucking dickhead on the internet.
I don't.
What'd you say?
I just sent you one of my posts, so that way it'll be easier for you to follow.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that way you can like open it up and wow.
Like on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
But
Swizzy. Oh man.
Hurry that link up, buddy.
So you say it's gonna be like you say under 50, maybe 50 pages.
yeah, because well, the reason why I want to make the chapters longer as like a way of saying, hey, I know I've been working on this shit for about like a few years, and I want
Right.
these chapters to be like cover like everything else, like the beginning, how things
Oh,
happen.
hey.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Is there boobs?
There will be boobs.
Fuck yes. Anime titties.
There will be boobs. There will be asses, and there will be a lot of things.
Is there penises in there?
That's gonna be for a quote unquote side story.
All right, there you go, chat. There's the Patreon link.
Yeah, that's basically one of my posts. But
What if we just start banning random people and they're not even bad?
for real though.
That's funny.
Yeah,
But
that's
you can actually,
Nix's
if you
Patreon.
click on my name and actually just bring up the actual profile.
You called it the dismal tier?
Yeah. So the reason. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
so that's also thanks to my friend Out of Hidden Gaming because
That's funny.
He actually gave me like the idea of like what should I name my tier, and
Yeah.
I hope that y'all actually get it as to why there's dismal, crazy, and badass tier.
Well, I mean, I'm familiar with Patreon. And I haven't ever
No.
paid for something, but I know that's like.
No, but like there's the reason why these names have dismal tier, and also you cannot say anything, dude. Don't say anything.
I mean, $1 is pretty dismal. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's dope. I like that though.
Right.
It's like,
But what's
just
the? Is
sling
there a
me
meaning
$1.
behind it?
Devil May Cry. You know how like
okay.
you know how like the more you kill.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the shitty ass tier where it's like that was dismal, bro.
Yeah. That game pisses me off. Dude.
That game ruled, dude. Have you played the fifth one?
Yeah.
Fifth one's actually fucking amazing. I love
Fifth one
it.
just
that
came out.
shit
You ain't
was
play that
crazy.
shit. You watched him play
I
it.
think you may have watched, or no, I think you came over and played it.
I played that.
Yeah, I think he
When was
came
that?
over-
That was-
that was, no,
hell
no.
no.
I was about
He
to
just
say.
came over. I was like playing. I was like,
Oh,
you
that's
try
cool,
it
though.
out. Yeah, it was cool.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
was
digital,
Devil May
right?
Cry.
Yeah.
Did
But,
you get that digital?
Yes. So you would actually be able to grab it.
Probably.
If you want.
Yeah, and I'll probably rage the fuck out.
No,
He
Is
said-
it hard?
it's
You said Devil May
It-
Cry.
It's not like Ninja Gaiden Black.
5
No.
is amazing.
You know what's awesome about it?
11-year
How
wait.
It is so
bad
fucking worth.
ass
Fuck,
you
dude.
look in the game.
Yeah, I
like
believe
it's so cool.
I was watching you play it, just get fucked up. You're like,
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, now sounds a
But,
lot like me.
But yeah, if I had to say like, but basically that's actually like my top 3 inspiration anime for STAYDEAD.
What do you get for the $15 one? Is there anything? I mean, because I see you have
Nudes.
like.
I mean, you'll definitely get nudes.
Per
but,
design stage.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. See, everyone says that
Once-
except like the
so,
$15
to
one.
basically explain, like I still need
Yeah, break
to
that
like.
Patreon tier down for me.
Well, honestly, like that's the thing. I stopped it right there because I need to like. Well, I had to take a break away from it because I had to take like a lot of mental energy to like at least retouch up everything else. Because if I can remember, on that same day, I haven't drawn shit because I was like working on my Patreon and trying to like get everything together. So within like at least before spring 2020, all of this will definitely be updated. And I'm still keeping dismal, crazy, badass here. Oh, there's more.
shit.
I forgot.
smoking.
I didn't even know there was fucking.
There's 2 more.
Did you even remember that there was 2 more for a second or no?
I low key forgot.
Smoking sexy style tier? What the fuck? I love you, dude.
I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
Shit,
Well, at
that's
least it's
fucking
more
funny,
like
bro.
fucking reasonable than some Patreons where the first tier is like $200.
Yeah, no,
Holy
fuck
fuck.
that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not showing his cock or nothing
No,
on
I know.
Patreon. I mean,
First off,
You get
but
like
if you
signed
were, I'd
panties
be-
for the $500.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know?
I'm
Now
saying.
that
I'd be-
smoking
I'd be-
sexy style's got nudes in it.
hell yeah.
And by
dude.
nudes I mean ramen.
It's got me nudes. It's got a picture of me going. like that, and I'm naked. I'm butt ass naked.
Cool. I'll be asking for a refund in 2 hours.
Nah, dude, come on, bro. I need some of that
2 hours.
35.
And on that
I
note,
gave Nick that photo for a percentage, dog. I need that money.
oh my God, I'm done with you. But yeah, so there's
That's
my
tight.
Patreon, and I still need to touch
Go
everything else
pledge
up.
to him for $1, for $10, $15, $25, or $35.
Yeah,
Sexy
$1. Be, all you be
Also-
dismal.
And also, to add, 'cause I completely also forgot too, and I am so sorry, but I also do have a Discord server.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit, dude! Fucking link me that because I got it.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, we all have Discord.
Hello, gentlemen, a new person. Harley, this is Nix Forbes. This is
Yeah.
NixMugen. He is the one who drew our logo.
Yes, it is. Flash that logo for us, Chris.
There's going to be no mics for a second.
That was our fucking logo.
That's
Nick
what
drew
Nick
for
drew.
us, man.
Yep.
So each and every one of those is one of us. You can obviously tell which one Nick's is.
No, you
Well,
can't.
he's
Yeah,
got a
because-
fucking beanie on. Never
Well,
mind.
you can still see my dreads.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can see his dreads.
It's just my hair's a fucking mess right now because last night I came home and washed my hair, and the top part of my head is like it's all.
It fell off, yeah.
Right.
I didn't fuck. Well, yeah. It fell off.
Me and you got some stuff to talk about.
Ooh, like what?
The good stuff.
Ooh, the good,
Like
good.
that good shit.
The good.
So, the logo,
Uh-huh.
sooner or later, hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to try to get some fucking hoodies made. Right? But, so I did this shit in fucking paint. And it looks like shit because it's fucking paint. Right? All I did was I cut all 4 of our heads and I put it like so it's like rounded. And then Roachroom's underneath of it for a hoodie. Instead of it
Yeah,
being
for,
like a
like, the
big
front.
square on the front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but just get it off a border. Like,
yours?
take it off a border.
Yeah, I had it on.
You don't need it
That's
in a,
what
I mean, a
tried
circle. I don't know. I'd have to see it, but I
Well,
think
No, it
it's a
doesn't.
circle.
What he saw. So instead of it being
The
our
4
square, it's
Oh.
like the text, and then our 4 heads, like 2 are above and then 2 are next to the
Okay,
text.
yeah.
It
Okay.
looks a lot better. I mean, like it not
better,
for a
but-
shirt. It looks
right
good.
for,
Yeah.
for a shirt or a hoodie.
But he was saying he wants to sit down with you and like actually
Collab.
do it
Brother.
together.
Yeah.
So it would be like a Mugen or
Spectre.
NixMugen and Roachroom collab.
I am fucking down for this.
Yeah, that would be sick. I think that would be really cool.
Can we
But I
do
know
this
that
now?
you're a
Like, I
busy
need a
person.
new hoodie. My hoodies are getting
I
cheap.
was gonna say me too.
I mean,
I know you're
Got that
busy.
ODB hoodie,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm like,
I
need a new one.
appreciate it, but
So
I'm,
whenever you have a couple minutes free time, you know what I'm
I'd
saying?
like to fucking be
See
in
you
that room.
2023, bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Hopefully not.
maybe you and me can talk and work out a day, or
Definitely.
maybe while I'll meet up here.
Yeah.
You can use your tablet on like whatever the fuck you need
I'm
to
fucking
do.
down.
We can alter.
I'm-
We can.
I'm-
I mean, we can alter it and get an alternate logo.
Yeah.
Chelsea
Yeah,
said,
of
"I want
course,
all
of
of those."
Yeah, I was gonna say
Dude,
everybody.
I want a hat.
Everybody in chat, if we made, this is a good question.
Yeah, because-
if we made one piece of merch, because
Just to
let's be
start off, we're not
realistic.
gonna be. Yeah.
Let's be
This
realistic.
ain't a fucking full
I'm gonna
line
give
launch.
I'm gonna give chat, and I'm also gonna give everybody here 3 choices. If we made one piece of merch between a hoodie, doesn't matter what color it is, we're not talking about that yet. That, we got
Black.
we.
Never seen that before.
What?
Dude, it's fine. This dude's summoning rituals in the chat. It's all good.
Bloody Mary,
we need all
Bloody
the help
Mary,
we,
Bloody
yeah,
Mary.
we need all the help we can get, bro. Summon up them demons.
Appreciate it.
Are they gonna? I was gonna be like, are they gonna give us views? I mean, shit, Beelzebub, get up in this bitch.
Fucking well.
So, all right, everybody in the chat, if we made keychain, come on, Harley, give it.
Well,
I ain't
No,
wearing a
no,
That's not even. in
Come
the
on,
question.
Harley. Come on, Harley.
I mean, I'm
So
digging.
it's
it.
gonna be what? It's
Harley's
gonna
like
be-
almost a day one intrusion member. I need something a little bit better than
I mean, a
keychain.
keychain would be fire,
It would be cool,
but not for our only piece of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
like,
yeah.
I mean, eventually that'd be tight. But I'm
Eventually,
like,
yeah, I
cool.
mean, like keychain
All right.
stickers would be cool too, as like a side kind of
or,
thing.
yeah, like I mean, that's
Oh,
like
we're definitely
that,
trying to get stickers.
That well,
I'm
I was
definitely
just about
trying
to
to
say
get
that's
some
like
stickers.
somebody being like,
For sure,
"Hey,
that's-
you guys should get stickers." I'm like,
Roachroom
no
underwear,
doubt.
bro. Roachroom boxers,
Yo,
bro.
that'd be tough.
Roachroom
Socks?
fucking tongs,
That'd be
yo.
tough.
Tongs, yo.
All right, so
Nah.
so I got
Hoodie,
Right
hat,
now, it's gonna be
hat,
hoodies,
hoodies, shirt,
t-shirts,
or
a
hat.
hat.
or a hat. I want all 3, obviously, but
What are you guys picking?
I want the
I'm-
hoodie.
I'm
I
picking
would-
hoodie.
I also am saying hoodie.
Damn. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, you don't wear hoodies, do you?
I I wear t-shirts, but I can wear hoodies too.
All right, chat. You do
listen. wear a lot of just
Yeah.
t-shirts
What?
with your leather jacket.
I feel like a fucking dad right now. Listen, Intrusion. You guys got to
That's
fucking.
not what we. Okay, she did say hoodies.
I know. I like the
he,
beanie.
she.
I like the beanies. That's cool.
Give me like. All right, yeah, she. Give me a patch.
Hoodie, t-shirt, hat. Yeah,
yeah.
there. See, Chelsea has the right idea.
If you guys, I
to
know
be
this
honest,
is
best items to sell are stickers and beanies and hoodies right now
In the winter,
towards
right,
the summer,
right.
hats and t-shirts. That's a good.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I'm fucking
yeah.
talking about, Harley. That's
That's
a good
better than a
ass-
keychain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
okay. What's it called?
So let's all decide on one now, as well as chat. So
I
we all
need-
said hoodie.
Okay, I'm down with the hoodie, but I
Nix,
also
what do
need.
I'm
you
down
say?
for hoodie too.
I mean, I need my hoodie
Alright.
bag from me. My
Hoodie.
Honda hoodie.
No.
Still.
Chat, what do y'all think?
Still need that. My
If
batteries.
you had to pick
Probably
one,
not.
chat,
Damn, dude.
hoodie, t-shirt, hat.
I'm picking a hoodie.
This is
No,
chat.
I know. I'm
Oh.
just
This is
talking to
chat.
chat. I was gonna say,
If,
what
you,
do you
if
guys
somebody in this
picking?
motherfucker says a keychain or a button, I'm gonna
I
flip
don't
this
ca-
fucking table.
Yeah,
over.
I'll just
You
discredit.
won't.
So
Hell no, I won't, because there's a
y'all
lot
in
of fucking
chat-
money on this table.
All right, we got one hoodie, we got one hat. Come on, chat, give me some
Oh.
more. I got 9 people in this bitch. I need 9 responses.
Also,
motherfucker.
worst come to shove too, like after this, you can just
Chelsea,
like, have,
don't
like,
say
a
all
vote.
three.
Like have like
No,
a vote.
I know she's probably gonna say
It's
something.
like, why don't you also like do like a vote on the
There's a
on
poll we
Instagram
can do
story?
on
Yeah,
Twitter,
like a poll.
Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
You know what
I
I'm?
just figured it's live right now. It's
Um,
t-shirt because you can wear it all the time.
She's
Side
like,
note:
"Yeah,
I want a
I'd buy a
fucking.
hat."
I want a patch with
Patch
Velcro,
would be
so
cool.
so I can put
shit,
it on.
we got
You see my patches on my headliner, my
Yeah,
car. That would be
sick.
fire.
So you
Well,
guys
it's just like
use Velcro, right?
One of the like little Roachroom dudes.
Yeah,
Velcro?
Yeah, that
Or
would
it says
sick.
Roachroom Podcast or something, dude.
Use the
Yeah.
Velcro, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shit that I put in my car.
We got,
I
we got some
mix.
mix,
All right.
dude.
So we got
Jeez,
We got some
we
mix,
got
bro.
one
Two
for hoodie.
hats.
We got 2 hats. We got 1 t-shirt.
you fuckers.
I don't know.
We might have to take this poll to the internet.
Fuck.
Y'all are fucking up.
And this is the internet.
I'm
but
like, I don't know, man.
Hoodie Nation.
I was
fucking
gonna
around
say,
and getting a
dude.
hoodie,
well,
I'm
all
wearing
right,
a
let's-
hoodie more than I'm wearing a. I
let's-
mean,
but
I don't want to say more than I'm wearing a t-shirt.
let's be
but-
realistic though. How much time do we got
we're
left
ahead
for
every day.
hoodie season? Because a hoodie would be tight. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, we still got
What?
after
Till
fucking St.
March?
Patty's Day, dude.
till March.
Yeah.
March,
I mean,
April.
yeah, that's,
We still
yeah.
got
Till April,
two-
at least.
I'm
Till
just,
April.
I'm
Oh,
just
I'm
spitballing
telling you.
questions
2-3
here.
months.
I say
I'm
till
just
April
spitballing.
at least till April.
Yeah.
Everybody in the
2-3
chat, we got
months.
11 people in here now. What are y'all picking if we sold one piece of merch, bro? And
I mean, I'd be okay with a hat, but we're doing a
I'm trying to do a
snapback.
hoodie, bro. Fuck a hat.
Yeah.
We're doing
Y'all can
snapback.
shove that hat right
I'll
up
go
that
fucking get my
asshole.
own hat.
That asshole, huh?
That hat's hole.
Yeah, dude.
It's sticking right at the hat's hole.
Yeah, dude. Stick it
Right
right
here,
back
you see
up
it?
there.
Right, that
You see it right here?
hole.
I mean, I'd
The
be
hat's
cool
hole.
with like a beanie and shit, but
Nah,
I'd be cool with a
no,
beanie
I'm just
when
saying.
it
But
comes
like
like
hoodie for me, I'm like
when it comes
yeah.
wintertime,
Give me
I'd be
that
down
hoodie.
with a.
I can wear a
Okay,
hat
I
all
changed
time.
my answer. I'd wear the shirt. Ooh, fuck, man, y'all are fucking me up now. Our fucking chat is so indecisive, dude.
Well,
Hoodie. Oh my god. I fucking love you guys, dude. All right. So, all right, let's think about this. All right. I'm thinking hoodie, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of damn it, chat.
Hats.
I know. Fuck. I feel like hat would be a good next one. Hat or t-shirt would be next if we
I
did
feel-
choose hoodie.
well, for me, I think like hats would.
What's the
suffice.
price of the hoodie though? Because hoodies can
The-
get expensive.
The price. So, and this is another thing that I was going to tell people
I was
too.
gonna say I want to try and find somewhere that's it's cheap to buy it, but it's still good quality that we still don't have to sell for an arm and a leg.
Well, I'm thinking we would just order a bulk thing from Amazon of blank shit, and then we take those to a screen printing place and be like, I need.
You mean buy hoodies?
Yeah.
Like, well,
Like
first
if
of all, if
I'm-
we would do this chat, we already talked at least the hoodie or the t-shirt. We're gonna take orders. We're not gonna order like 50.
No.
We're taking like personalized
Or,
Or,
orders.
like limited edition, like
Yeah.
limited run. It's
Yeah.
basically to test the water if you guys would be down or not, because we would be putting out the money and wouldn't be getting any money back.
That's messed my hair
So
up.
it's like one of those things where if we buy them, any money we make off the hoodies is just going straight back into making more merch for you guys.
No, it's not. It's going back to me eating Chipotle.
Well, maybe your cut is, but mine's going straight back to the fucking
Hell
merch,
yeah.
so more people can rep our shit.
I was also going to
Fuck
say.
a Chipotle order. I make enough money where I can order Chipotle.
I was also
going
going to suggest like a really cool idea as well. Like
Flex on them.
eventually-
Hey,
Whoa,
weird flex, but I don't like beans.
I was also
Just
gonna,
saying.
like, suggest like an idea that's. I mean, it'll be like just a little bit, but not too much. I was thinking like have like a small like postcard of like either like a postcard
Or it
of-
says like thank you or something.
yeah, have like autographed
Send a fucking
signed by
That's a
us.
really good idea. I like
Just
that.
give them like the postcard, and like if we were to like get stickers too, we can add that as well towards like the hoodie and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Have like as like a thank you for supporting us, like through all these months, because I know it has been like how long has it been since
this started?
Yeah,
this is 27
episodes.
Yeah, 27 weeks we've done it.
I think we missed one.
No, that
we
is
did
including
a late
missing one. We've done it 27 weeks.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Like if we're doing,
she says like in 10 of each. I mean,
I was gonna say that brings up another
4
question
here
I was
at
gonna
least.
ask. How many of each size will we run?
I mean,
What do you mean?
Like if we let's say we're like
I would
we're
like
gonna do
have
hoodies.
like for instance, you would have Harley if she was gonna hoodie, she'd be like, I need a large or a medium or whatever.
Right.
Chelsea, I need a large medium. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I wouldn't
right,
order
right.
like 5 mediums, 5 larges, 5 extra larges.
I would
have
thinking-
them send us the money, their order. I need a medium. Okay, we'll get the medium printed, send it out to you, give it to you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't want to buy it. I don't want to have shit laying around.
Yeah.
For at least the first go around.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure out who would actually want
Like
them
now,
and
if it
shit.
gets big at some point, then we have them laying around and we can just grab out of a box and send them out.
hey, giveaway time.
Yeah, true.
Or even do
For the
like
future.
an event or some shit and just like sell this stuff there too. Like if we can get like
You're gonna have to like.
Dude,
set
I'm
up-
trying to get
Yeah.
it to the point where like, how much are hoodies usually nowadays?
It ranges
the
from
store.
What about
good
Venmo? Well, see, and that's the thing, chat. Like here's. Yeah, we don't want anything collecting dust for sure. Yeah,
I
you
made
guys
that
are
mistake
right.
too with my work.
The one thing I want to set up is like an account, like maybe a PayPal or something, so it's just for the Roachroom. Like
Let's
I don't
just do
want
a
it
Venmo.
touching my account or anything.
Right.
Like I don't want no money
Yeah.
going straight to
To-
me, straight to him, straight to
to
him.
me, yeah.
I don't want none of that. I want the money in a thing where we can
Separate PayPal or
right
fucking
where
account
we
or
can just
something.
be like, this is the Roachroom's money. It's not my money. I don't trust myself with that. Like I don't
Me
want
either.
y'all to send me money personally because I straight up will spend it.
Send
I
me
won't.
money.
No, don't send none of us money, dude. We can't
I mean,
be
if you
trusted.
want to send me money, send me money.
Yeah,
It's
what
not
the
gonna
fuck? How are you
happen.
going to tell people to stop?
If you guys will send us money, do it in the chat. Don't send us personal fucking.
I was
money.
gonna say he said 40 to $60 for a hoodie, dude. That's
starting small. I'd say 30.
That's relatively.
30.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's relatively the
Yeah.
right, but I don't want it to be that much. I want it to be available for people that want it.
$30 for a hoodie. People can't afford that. You can go fuck your mom if you can't
Not
afford
what
it.
Who said that?
That's not what I'm fucking saying.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. I was
Jesus.
like,
I paid
Jesus, dude.
$75 for this. Dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's-
damn, dude, them hoodies are gonna be expensive.
I like that hoodie, but I ain't paying $75 for that motherfucker.
I mean, that's a nice hoodie, dude.
I mean, yeah, it used to be.
I'm just saying, like brand new and shit. Like that's. I mean, how long have you had that for?
2 years.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it. I mean, it looks like you wear it a lot too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like with my high sweatshirt that I had like that, dude. Like it did not.
after the fucking
it didn't. It was
malarkey.
durable, dude. It
Yeah.
lasted a long ass time.
retarded.
My last fucking girlfriend took that shit.
Damn. Rest in peace,
Fucking
bro.
tear, yeah. R.I.P.
At Matthew DC5, if you want to send me money on Venmo.
Yo. Fucking- oh my god, Matt needs a Chipotle fund.
No, I don't. I'm good.
I need
No,
a
I know. I'm
Chipotle
just
fund.
saying. So he
Yeah,
doesn't
if you
use
guys
a
send me
shirt
Chipotle money right now, I don't have my
fund.
wallet.
Send Matt fucking gift card for Chipotle.
Somebody just put an
$5.
order in for me. I'll give you the address. And everything.
There you go.
Sick, dude.
That'd be
Somebody
sick.
do that.
Dude, that'd be
That'd
tight.
be really
We'll
cool,
shout
too.
you out.
No, this would be like a funny ass.
We'll give you a free hoodie. Just kidding. We won't.
No,
Yeah,
wait.
she said like, when
We
hoodies,
need people to pay for it.
when
First.
hoodies get that expensive, people would be like,
6314 York Road, Chipotle, if you go in there at.
When hoodies get pricey.
So
No. We're not talking about like putting the hoodies at like 70 or nothing.
Fuck no.
I would
So
say
wait.
I would say like 30, 35.
Yeah.
So Matt, what if I just drew you eating Chipotle
Dude, that'd be super
Dope,
tight.
dude.
That'd be like a-
For a shirt?
for a shirt?
Bro, that would
I
be
mean,
so cool.
That and all of us
Dude,
do smash
Yo,
Chipotle
you
on
should
the regular.
make it look like childlike too. Like a 3-year-old did it. I would wear the fuck out of that, dude.
Like, an Earl?
like a
thing?
clean,
a-
like clean
No,
lines
yeah,
and everything, like
dude,
the
not
like
clean
Android.
lines.
Not-
Like,
it's gotta
Think
be
about like fucking
squiggly.
Android
bro, like the eye up here, another eye down here. Like, you know what I'm saying? No.
You
Like,
draw your own damn self looking like that,
Yo, no, I'm for real, bro. Like my Android 23 shirt that I have.
love that
That's what I'm
fucking shirt,
saying.
bro.
Like shit like that.
But that's
bro.
not. That doesn't look like a 3-year-old drew it.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't look
It's
like
got
a
like that weird stylized lines where they're not straight. and everything.
Professionally
it's like
done.
squiggly. Yeah,
I'll think
dude, it's
about it.
amazing. I like it. I don't know. I just like weird shit, dude. I don't know.
Probably, I'll definitely think about
Draw
it.
me taking a shit.
No.
No, dude. Like seriously.
No, I
draw
have
me on
to.
the
I
picture.
have to. I have
Can
to.
you
'cause-
draw him? Hold on, like a hobbit
won't-
on that motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. No, for real. No. Oh, dude. You know what? I got a perfect thing.
Just
for a shirt,
draw him like this.
bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, because like I still have those fucking videos of you sending me fucking you're like just singing on your taking a shit like toilet. I can't remember what it was. But I saw the fucking video.
I need to get the Smeagol fucking clip again, bro.
I have a perfect thing for a shirt. You draw me mooning so it's me with my pants down, my butt cheeks are out, and I have my head like turned around like that, and a little bubble at my mouth that says, "Eat my ass, bitch."
No,
It's like
I'm not
that
buying,
video, dude.
but I'm not buying that.
I don't give a fuck. I'll buy all of them.
You wear that at Airpack. I don't give a fuck.
I will. Dude, that'd be so
Honestly,
funny.
that'd be like a pocket kind of like, you know, like
Yeah, that's what I'm
pocket,
saying,
yeah.
dude. Like me on a pocket, you lift it down a little bit, you see my butt cheeks.
It's like, dude, it's like Baby Yoda, dude.
That's what the
Yeah,
chat's saying
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Finger, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Dude,
like what the
that'd be
chat is
down.
saying too, like.
Dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
But honestly, like that'd be really fucking dope because that actually give me like more ideas for like the once Stay Dead becomes like a thing as well. Like once I have like this logo like for the pocket and some shit like that, that'd be like a really dope ass idea.
Chelsea said no.
Nobody in the chat likes my shirt idea, so I'm gonna sit back down.
sucks.
I'm gonna sit back down.
But,
He said I'm gonna sit back down.
But we will definitely sit
wanna-
down and talk about like all of this because honestly, like you already know I'm fucking down.
Yeah, dude. That would be sick. I was gonna say I would love to like sit down and like come up with like 3 solid design ideas. And then just be like, all right, let's roll with these.
And then it could also be like a
orders.
hoodie. Where it's just Roachroom podcast.
Yeah.
I kind of want
and
gray
like-
for some reason. I
like
don't know why
minus
black
the-
or gray. I know we're not talking about colors.
No, I think
No, black is-
now we can talk about color. We know what we want now.
Yeah.
We want hoodies and
Well,
shirts. I think black hoodie.
I
that'd be
like
tight.
I like black,
Black
and I like
or white.
gray and white.
or like that kind
Dark
of gray.
gray. I don't know.
Yeah,
A dark
like a
gray.
darker
I had
gray.
a
like a
fucking.
smoke color like that.
I had a
like
dark
that.
gray. I don't know. I had this Vans
trying-
hoodie that was dark gray. It was. I like that.
Yeah.
We'll see, dude.
I was gonna say,
I
man.
bumped the table a little bit.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I'm fucking down.
Harley said Matt's so serious in the corner.
Because he wants that fucking Chipotle, dog.
I don't
What do
know.
you mean? I'm serious. Send me fucking money. Shut up.
Oh
Not
my
gonna
God.
lie, I'm just saying, like, if I were to do like a live stream of me drawing Roachroom, I really want to have like a GIF of like for like the live
By a
streaming.
dark
I want to have
gray?
like a
Hell
GIF.
yeah.
I want to have like a GIF of just Matt eating Chipotle while like, I'm drawing this shit. It's gotta fucking happen. I can totally like record like. literally,
Dude, do
like,
it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm saying, bro, that would be so sick. Me and Chris have talked plenty of times where like I wish we could stream all the time. Like I wish we were just fucking.
I'll
be
fucking.
like,
I'll
hey,
Skype
we're gonna do
call
an
you.
8-hour like show.
I'll
whatever.
fucking Skype call you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, like if there
I
were to
know.
be like a full day where we just like streaming, I mean, I'd be fucking down for that.
We could. I
crazy.
could talk to Space Time Taco, which is run by one of my other friends,
Yeah.
Chris. That he does a. It's for charity. I think it's for St. Jude, but
Love it, dude.
Yeah.
But it's
Shout out Dr. Lupo as well.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour stream for them, so we would just like stream video games, maybe do like run like a thing like that. But I mean, you don't have to fucking
24
do it.
hours is You guys.
You don't have to be there the whole 24.
I
I
know
mean,
that.
I would because it'd be here for me. But I mean, it'd be
mean,
some.
Shout out-
I don't
hey,
know
It'd
if I
be
would
like
do it.
it'd be like a full like 24 hours and nothing but like fucking shenanigans and shit.
Yeah, no, it would literally just be. Let's try and see if we can do this for 24 hours for the kiddos.
And see like how much
Like,
and
see
it's-
how much.
Also, not going to be like us trying hard. We're just literally idiots in general.
Yeah, we're just fucking dumbasses.
yeah, like every kill I get in a game would be like, this one's for Tommy.
I just
and
want to
it's
keep
St.
hearing
Jude
you.
or
Oh
whatever.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
But
That'd be me because I run into shit all the fucking time.
but
I didn't even hit that.
Dude, it's irritating.
let's not like dilute and
Just
get
shush
too
me?
into that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Damn, I think he
I just
shushed
got
you.
fucking shushed.
I
Yo,
was
do
gonna
not
be
pet
like,
me.
damn.
Do not pet me.
I love you. I love you.
Say you love me.
Oh my god. Damn.
Gay!
That was kind of called for, so it's fine.
Let's
Let's talk more Stay Dead, dude. Let's talk more Stay Dead.
But
Your characters for Stay Dead.
All right.
They're
so-
real people.
Is that all right,
Back to the
bitch? I'm
anime.
telling you.
Yeah, they're real people, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Can you tell me more about that?
While I was working on the characters, I didn't have like any like idea on what to do. So I figured like, you know what? If I'm gonna do these character designs, I want to include people that you're good that I like.
Turning it back.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I wanted to include like the characters that have been like supportive of me and my
Oh,
work.
You just shit your pants. I'm sorry.
What?
That chair creaks.
So let's start with the important character first, which is who starts off.
Tell them about me.
Well, actually, no, because this character actually does play a role, so he does play an important role. So for the first character, his name is Boss, and he is in charge of a underground renegade group called Stray. And
I like it.
You say the Stray?
Stray.
Or just Stray?
Stray.
Sweet. Sick.
Yeah. But he's the person that been organizing Stray for like a really long time, and he wants to form like a unity with the other fighters in the city of Roya. Mm-hmm. But it's in the things to like with STAYDEAD. What I've also for movie reference to the Warriors, because like the different different cliques and stuff like that in different groups and whatnot. But for Stray, is like their goal for Stray and what he wants to achieve is to form like unity, and he basically wants to form like peace.
I want to cut you off for 1 second and ask you something. How is the animation? Is it more Seven Deadly Sins, or is it more Attack on Titan, or is it a mix of both? You know how there's different, just like illustrations of different animes, and how cartoony one looks and how kind of gritty characters look sometimes. Like Attack on Titan is definitely not the same animation as Seven Deadly Sins.
Do you mean in the sense of like the manga he's making?
Yeah.
Like the comic?
Yeah.
Like how it's drawn?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it drawn like fucking Teen Titans, or is it drawn like Attack on Titan?
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Definitely more
like style-wise.
that's literally a character.
Right, but I'm saying like
I
there's
get
no...
what you're talking about, like how if there's like silly moments, like everything changes and stuff like that, or like how...
Well, no, like if you do like a side-by-side of like an Attack on Titan character and like a Teen Titan
what would you compare your art style to?
Yeah, the style of it. That's fucking me.
For the
I was like, I don't know
Hello?
what you're trying to say.
if I had to say, art style wise, I would have to say like I'd say like a little bit of
Honestly,
like a mixture of both.
mixture of both, honestly, but it's been more towards Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
because of the art style.
It's more like hard lined anime, like
That's
Hero Academia.
lots of, like,
exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. It's not like I understand what you're saying now. So it's not like Avatar, Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Fuck. I'm trying to think of anything else. Or like Steven Universe, Adventure Time. It's not like, it doesn't look like that. It's going to look very much like, fucking Full Metal Alchemist. I guess. I don't know. It's going to look like that. Like,
But yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, if you've ever read.
Well, no, I was just curious.
No, I
because
know.
the
Tell him it
different
doesn't look like
styles of it.
anything like any of those. It's my own shit, bitch.
Yeah, like, well, just it looks like like if you read a Japanese manga, like what they look like on the page, that's what it's gonna look like.
yeah. I
All
mean,
right. I just wanted to.
No, I get
wanted
what
to
you
know.
mean. It's much more of a harder line, and his style's very much more dark. It's very like
I was born in the darkness.
Well, like his shadings and stuff, like you can really tell. Like he showed me drawings where like people are like where it might be like a template of like people about to fight or people like it'll be, when I say a template, it'll look like that. Like it won't have shading on it. It won't be full detail yet, but I'll still be able to tell what's going on. I'm like, Jesus, dude, when you finish this shit, it's gonna look crazy. Right. So it's gonna be very dark. It's gonna be very like visceral. He's gonna show people getting their intestines ripped out and shit like that. Like it's gonna be very, very much. He's not there in Hero Academia. There's a part where they do tests, and it's like DBZ tournament kind of shit. Mm-hmm. I won't give anything away.
I just got past the first building, the indoor training.
They'll get there, but when they get there, when you're watching that, think about that with mature violence.
Ooh.
But in a comic book.
Yeah.
Like it's very much Mortal Kombat based gore.
Because the thing is, too, like when people think about because when people think like STAYDEAD, they think like, I'm pretty sure half people think like, oh yeah, this story's going to be tamed, there's not going to be any deaths and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm literally like going all the way the fuck out. Like there will be characters that does have weapons.
Yeah.
Like Boss, either he fights with his fist, but he does have like a dagger. But he uses dagger as like a distraction. And the funny thing too, like when I was working on
dagger in the photo.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
No, that's fine. I was just wondering.
So he fights with a dagger, but it's kind of more of like I'm not sure if you guys play like Street Fighter, like you see Cody,
but-
the guy. Yeah,
No, you
Never
know I
heard of
do.
it.
yeah. Cody he fights with a knife, but he fights mostly with his fist.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like the times that he'll just throw like his knife and he'll use it like as a weapon, but that's why I reference on Boss from is Cody, because Cody's a fucking asshole. I fucking love it.
It looks like shout out to Outer Heaven Gaming in the chat, but it looks like she's in the comic, or he's in the
comic.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm assuming genders. My bad.
Get shit on.
2020. I'm out here. Hashtag cancel. Hashtag cancel Tyler. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I don't know why I just assumed that was a fucking girl. You know why? Because Nick talks to like 75,000 gamer girls. So you know, no, I know Nick's fucking. You know, he went deep in the bag. He said triggered. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I love you, dude.
But yeah, no. Also,
Let's get back to your story then.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You have Stray.
I have Stray. I have Unitech, which is the main bad guys of the group. Not giving too much away, but you know, because the thing is it's when you see anything that's you're just kind of like, yeah, these are the bad guys. So there's Stray, there's Unitech, there's Infinite Blood, which is your group.
Yes,
Tyler.
Yes, I'm also in the manga.
Yeah.
Shout out me, baby. I want all the clout.
You're dead on page 3.
Wait, I don't know. Do I die? I didn't read that I died in the outline. Fuck, dude. The way you're smiling. Damn it, no.
You get fucked up.
Probably.
No, this smile is saying, I ain't gonna fucking tell you.
No, you fucking asshole.
You gotta read it, bitch.
Shit.
You gotta wait, bitch.
Fuck, man.
I just kill you with a bowl of Chipotle, dude. I just
Let me get that.
Matt makes Mexican food and
I come in one episode.
You get your head beat in by a
Not
fucking
gonna lie.
Tabasco
No,
bottle.
if you do that, I will fucking end you, dude. Do not make me go out like that. That's
Chokes
so,
on a
that's
piece
so
of rice
bitch
and
made.
Chipotle.
No. The thing
Yeah,
is, too,
Takai
like,
cannot go out bitch made like that.
no, I'll say this though, like the way how the
I will fucking. Chris is done.
like.
This is hey.
You're gonna get your head bashed in by a Tabasco bottle, bro. Give me that motherfucker. It's down there under your desk.
dude. Don't be giving him no ideas now.
It's okay. I wasn't even born.
I'm gonna
in
yell carne asada and really loud.
Carne asada.
That's got a fucking luchador mask on. Oh my fucking god.
I'm a fucking 619 your ass, bro.
But
Nacho.
But see, there's Stray, there's
Okay.
Infinite Blood, there's Unitech.
Uh huh.
Well, was it Stray, Infinite Blood, Unitech, the Bailong Mafia, you know, like the Yakuza and some shit like that.
Sure.
And Poison Veins.
Ooh.
And
What can you tell us about those factions without spoiling? Like what?
to basically give like a rundown of what each group is like, because
Yeah.
of like how
Territories?
it's like different territories, but also different groups. So again, this comic takes place in one gigantic city. And the reason why I have it being like that, because I'm referencing the city as like, you know, how the world is now and how divided that we all are as like, you know, different like groups in the communities.
That's really cool.
So for Infinite Blood, give it like, say, like the audience of the group, think like, you know, Baltimore and New York, like how it's suburban and stuff like that, and everyone's like, you know, chill. And
Like East Coast, like United
East Coast,
States.
like East Coast kind of chill, basically.
Yeah.
Poison Veins, think like, give it like cyberpunk, BDSM.
Oh wow!
goth girls
Holy
and
shit!
like that too.
That's actually really cool. Like
Trying to be the head of that,
sweet
yeah.
ass like fusion on that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you kind of elaborate on like what do you mean by BDSM, as in like for the
Bondage,
characters?
submissive kind of
Yeah,
shit.
so, like,
because there will
you
be,
mean-
because I'll say this, and to answer your question about boobs and ass, there will also be strippers.
Is there like robot?
Trying to get my head
titties?
smashed
Are
by
we
a
talking
stripper
about-
titty, yo.
Just think like
Is there a
characters
strip-
wearing like high tech gear and some shit like that, basically like no professional. But the thing
Right.
is,
There's a
you
stripper
can't-
brawl.
Actually, yes.
Fuck.
Like
me,
they're
I'm reading
yes.
balls out of that, dude.
Like I'm literally saying this right now because of Poison Veins.
You want something sold and bought by Chris? Just
Like-
put tits in the game.
like,
No,
there is a
stripper
char-
brawls.
oh shit!
Like there is a character who's in charge of a strip club, but the thing is, not a lot of people didn't realize that the strip club also has a battle arena too. So not a lot of
Like
people,
inside of it, like an
Inside
underground
of
one.
it.
Oh shit! People be doing Fight Club in there.
exactly. So
That's
First
fucking
rule.
tough.
Think
Don't talk about it.
Think
You might get
about
fucked
Def
up.
Jam. If y'all ever played Def
Yeah,
Jam,
Def Jam
New
played
York.
in New York.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! I better see somebody get their face slammed in the car door, dog. Shout out to
Method
Def
Man's
Jam.
not
The
in it,
thing is
dude.
too, like the fights in the story, it happens like inside the city. So there will be like fights that happen like unexpected, like either like in the streets or at a bar, at a club, at a gigantic arena.
Right.
But there is like a space like within the center of the city that is basically like the arena where all the fighters from each factions come in and take a play, or even like the fighters outside of outskirts who want to make a name of themselves and who are
It's like the
slowly-
Coliseum.
I was
Yeah,
just about
it's
to be
Coliseum.
like Coliseum in
Yeah,
Rome.
Coliseum.
Okay, that's cool.
Because
That's
also
fire.
like,
Or like a stadium like in Baltimore.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Embassy
yeah.
Bank
because the
Stadium,
government they actually support the
Yeah,
idea.
keep it
Because
in
the
the
thing
streets.
is, like the government they support the idea. It's like, hey, like no, we support this idea. Like if they die, they die. If they live, oh well, whatever. Hopefully they just come back another day. If they die, let's hope that these fighters can come back from the dead. And
Let's
actually,
hope.
because the thing is too, like with STAYDEAD, how they get their powers of the spirit of the animals, like the wolf, the bat, the rabbit. They had to
Ooh.
experience death.
Oh fuck yeah.
So Boss, he has the spirit of the wolf, and he experienced death many amounts of time. So he is basically the broken character.
If you look at that sketch, it kind of looks like that jawline and how he has the beard. I don't know. It's like a wolf.
Yeah,
Snout.
he is basically the head wolf
That's
of
dope.
Stray. But there's actually like 3 wolves in the story, but there are other characters that do have like wide varieties of animals.
Mhm.
But how that happens is more of like how it goes by like their personality and their strength and how they are as a person and how they lead themselves.
Right.
But not going into detail on how they got their powers, but I can go into detail about one of the characters once we can introduce a little bit next. But
I was going to say, do you want me to go to the next one? Or do you want me to keep it on Boss?
go to the next character.
Okay.
Next.
Now this character, her name will be changed, but it's originally
Whoa,
was originally
whoa.
yeah,
Chill out, Ty.
titties.
Chill out, Ty.
Wow. Okay, bro.
Let's get it.
Now that was unexpected. Now, also, actually, if you can like zoom out for a little bit,
Animation
I can actually
domination.
explain like the design of the character. Yeah, a lot more. Show like head to toe and whatever.
Got you.
But
Knees.
but
Shoulders, head, and
she's
toe.
a reference off of when I say Guilty Gear, and I know you guys haven't like played or seen the character designs, but there's a character named Ino. She has like the witch hat and she carries a guitar to fight. I referenced
This is a guitar to fight?
yeah, she's a guitar.
Yeah, that's
to fight.
dope.
Oh, she's fucking dope. I fucking love the shit out of her.
It's like the witch from Soul Eater.
Yeah,
Kind of.
It's
In a
actually-
way.
Yeah, in a way. But
Looks similar, yeah.
But yeah, her name's Aki, but her name will definitely be changed to something a little bit more kind of like, I want to say like a little dark and edgy, but she used to be a member of Poison Veins, but she don't want it to be any part of that anymore, so she joined Stray as a way of like as like a redemption for all the things she's done in the past.
I like it.
But
That's tight.
She's like a Black Widow type.
But at first, I wanted to fight with a double gun, so I'm just kind of like, because she has the spirit of the crow, which, resembles death and stuff like that. And she does have a god of beasts, which is Yatagarasu, which is the I think it's a three-legged crow. I gotta go back in that. But, yeah, that game's too fucking strong. And that's the thing, too. With my designs, I want these characters to have, like, a wide variety of body shapes as well. Like, some are curvy, some are dummy thick, some are skinny, everything else. I want this character. I want these characters to have like a wide variety, especially with race as well.
Yeah.
So when I say, and I'm going to say this too, STAYDEAD is literally like I'm referencing STAYDEAD as the real life of what's been going on, with politics and people
Sure.
and the communities and this other shit.
Yeah.
So and I'm saying this too, if anybody ever gets offended or feels a certain kind of way, just don't fucking read it. Just don't read it.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like going to a comedy show and getting offended by
Yeah.
what they
Yeah,
say.
because I'm tackling things.
Except
that,
this is fucking gore and
yeah,
awesome.
and this is gore, and this is how you see people how they fight, each other in real life. Even though it's over in internet and some shit like that. Or
Yeah. I think I think that also kind of speaks volumes on your character too, where it's like not your character, and I just mean like in real life,
in general,
your actual character, where it's like, you know, this is how you're interpreting the world. It's and this is your interpretation of what's going on. So if someone doesn't perceive that in that way, it's, I mean, that's on them. It's, you know, so if you get offended by that, I would say, well, not even that. I would say that you're on the right wave then, because you're making them think. It's pushing those boundaries where they're saying, well, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't know why he's doing this. I think that's positive.
Yeah, because again, like, this is something that
You
I've
might be
been
able
putting
to
so
flip
much.
flip the table and make them think about the other shoe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I don't want people to think like, oh my god, this is too gory, or this is too sexualized. I'm like, well, here's the thing though, like, it's like a balance between like all those things. Because the thing is, I want this comic to be like a balance and stuff like that, especially like when I implemented like, you know, government.
Yeah.
It's like, and when people think, well, what does the government play? Well, they are just a distraction,
right?
Because the thing is, the government is working low key for one of those factions, which I'm not going to give away, and I'm pretty sure those factions that I mentioned, I'm pretty sure they'll get like, okay, the government is working with this faction, but there is a scapegoat.
Right.
Not going to give away too much, because we all know
don't.
like how scapegoats work.
Yeah, yeah. I just find it really interesting that you're going that route as well, with like incorporating the government into the comic book itself. And then I think it's cool that you are pushing the line of, well, the government is corporately funded and people are shoving money in their pockets to do things, and they're essentially just a puppet, which in my opinion, that's what the government does now. Because
why
it's ran by corporations, in my opinion. So.
That's why, you know, there are like certain factions and how they fund, like, you know, tournaments too. So it's kind of like, hey, we're gonna, like, you know, let y'all do your thing, but whatever tournaments that you guys hold, we get some of that money too.
Right, and that's
a
a distraction for the people of the city, so they aren't questioning what the government's doing.
Exactly.
Super cool.
Especially
to me. I think that's a
especially-
really cool plot line.
Especially since you have one of these factions who are, like, you know, not using, like, you know, because everyone got their powers through, like, their actual, like, you know, spiritual energy, but you have one faction who just basically uses, you know, people and children as experiments.
Right.
So they, you know,
everything's expendable.
Yeah. So they basically give them these drugs to actually help them give them these artificial power when it's really not so artificial.
And the power you're talking about, is that the like animal, like essence that you were speaking on
yes.
earlier?
And the people that basically, like, you know, overdose or that was so corrupt for power, they're called the corrupted, and they have like a different kind of like a form of themselves. Like, you know, like, take for example, like, you have one person who is full of corrupt. Their eyes are just like, you know, black, and they have like those color iris or whatever, like
fucking Witcher when he has like the black eyes or whatever.
Think about that.
The veins.
Yeah, that's so super dope. Cool, dude. I like that. I think it's interesting to me and I've spoken to you just in the midst of other friends and stuff. I think probably at the studio or whatever.
Yeah, it was at the studio.
But I've seen your story progress because I've known you for so long, and we've talked about this together just because we love anime.
Yeah,
and I've seen your story progress from essentially, I'm going to have 25 people fight each other. That was it. Into this huge, this tree has now blossomed. It's fucking branching out into all these different crazy paths. And it's, for me, just seeing that as another artist, like, that's so refreshing to me, because like hearing you for the past like 2 years be like, I'm really honing in on STAYDEAD, I'm really working on the panels, I'm getting people to come over, which we'll get into in a second, but because I do want to hear, like, you know, how long that took, all that kind of shit. I want you to break it down.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where I've just like watching you progress from the outside looking in, and this is just from like a friend's perspective, like, it really has turned into something of like substantial girth. Before, and it's just like with me with music, like when you first start off with something, doesn't matter what genre or whatever it is, it's gonna suck. Because you're gonna make a skeleton.
Yeah,
It doesn't have
exactly.
any fucking, central nervous system, nothing. Like, you make a skeleton, it sounds like shit, and then you just keep building onto that skeleton as you continue to go on. And that's what you've done. You made this template, and that template just kept growing and growing and growing, and your honestly, your artistry has, it's like, you look at a picture from, I have on my wall that's from, what, 2014 or 15, something along those
I'll
lines.
say 2014 at least.
Something like that. And then you look at your shit now, dude, like, on the screen, and it's just like apples and oranges. Like, you've just progressed so much, and you're a tattoo artist now, which makes you even more better at being an artist. So, like I said, just watching that from the outside looking in, it's really refreshing. I can't wait till the fucking shit comes out, because for real, dude, like, it really is like one of those things for me where I'm super hype on it. It's because the story in general to me is interesting, and I like fighting. Like, I like fighting animes. So you're my friend. So it's one of those things for me where, it's just cool to see that. It's now turned into this thing where I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Like, he could literally make like a fucking franchise off this, like, in the animation community, for sure. Like, you could get picked up by somebody, a small animation studio, and then it becomes viral or something, where if you like make a short or something like that, like,
Yeah.
there is so much potential in what you're making right now that, to me, I just get like hype as fuck. I get excited when we talk about it, because I'm like, I know you're gonna be fucking famous. It's
See,
crazy.
And the funny thing too, like the fact that you mentioned that as well, and I also had to give this shout out to my another best brother, because
Yes.
I love you too as well.
It's cool, bro. You're all right, bro.
You're all right.
Fuck your bubble tea, bitch.
Don't fucking pet me again.
I'll just but I also had to give like a really special thanks to my friend Kevin, who is also a melon artist on Twitter,
Okay. Shout out, Kevin.
and also Brandon Banks, who also took the time to work on these outline as well for STAYDEAD, which without those two,
Banks is a good guy.
he's a great guy.
Banks is awesome. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah, I'd say also like on his YouTube is Black Stega Studios. He also makes
Shout out.
video,
Subs to him.
Also to add as well, he threw in this idea for me, and not to like dilute, but he threw this awesome ass idea to me about doing a standalone film for STAYDEAD.
I like it.
Yeah, so I told my dude that wait. Wait, is it
Watermelon!
Watermelon!
Leave me alone!
Nick, what is it?
It's Black Stega Studio. It's all in one letter.
How do you spell Hestega?
EGA. Studio. There you go.
Ugh. I'm not drinking that again.
Yeah, he also has two channels. So I will also give those a subscribe, show love, because he's really fucking hard at work with like everything, like with his videos, and he's gotten so much better with his video editing. And the funny thing too, like not only that he's also inspired me to get better with my art, but also Tyler has gotten me so much better, like with all of the music, that he's took the time and effort to like put together, like all of that, like has inspired me to get this far in my art career. So seriously, like without you two, give another shout out to my friend Panzer Hestega, also Black Stega Studios. Brenda Banks.
Hit him with the sub.
Hit him with the subscribe. Look at his videos. It is very inspiring and motivational. It is great. Check him out, please. I 100% recommend. Check him out. But
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, because wow, I'm actually losing a lot of brain cells now. But I'm trying my hardest to function and speak English, but English fucking sucks.
English.
It's true.
Let's
But
speak English.
but
You can go full Japanese if you can.
You got subtitles, Twitch?
Probably not.
On YouTube, yeah.
You have to
But,
go. You have to go rewatch this.
Yeah.
But
So you guys worked on the outline.
well, yeah, we worked on the outline. It was basically me, Banks, and Kevin. Even though Kevin was fucking drunk as shit, and
Well, that's just how
either he did like give his few cents in on like you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, because he actually knew what the fuck he's talking about. Even though as much of a savage asshole he is,
Hey, oh my god.
If it's the Kevin I know.
it's the Kevin that you know.
I love Kevin. Kevin's my fave, dude.
Kevin's everyone's fucking fave. He's even mine too. Like,
gonna be like-
I'm still gonna quote to this day. I also gotta make this a fucking t-shirt when he says, when we were playing Tekken, started to dilute also, when we were playing Tekken, when he was playing as Devil Jin, he fucked up and he was saying like, I could shoot heat beams out of my dick and my eyes.
Dude. So, I was going to say, everybody's got that one friend that they just know how to roast you so hard, and that's what that friend is for him, dude.
Yep.
Like, that kid destroys Nix every time I see him. That's why I'm
That's
like,
funny.
dude, you're my favorite.
That's funny.
Yeah.
As long as you can take it.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah. Nick tries to go back at him, but he
I tried.
Better than
I mean, the-
Shmeeshmal.
I mean, the thing is too, like, I tried. The
Lee
thing
ball.
is,
Oh.
Jesus.
like, I try.
Shmeeshball. What?
What the fuck?
Schmeagle?
But yeah, like, I try. It's
Find
just
that
kind of
clip,
like,
yo.
I can't really clap back because this man just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, he just makes me die.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so thanks to those two, like they've
Does he
helped
make
me
you
a lot.
stay dead?
They made me want to stay dead.
So, okay, so you all met up at your house,
It was at Banks's place.
Banks's place. How, okay, and you have nothing to start off with. You're like, I'm redoing the story completely. I need y'all's help, right?
Well, basically, it's like I have ideas. I just need y'all help to help me execute it. I need y'all
Right.
help to
I need
like.
third party, like, just
Advice.
point me in the right direction.
Yes.
Right. So, like, break down that night for me. Because how long did it take, first off? I was going to say, I'll make this real easy for you, and I'll just, like, interview you about it.
It took us like 8 hours.
8 hours.
We were at it for like at least at 3 o'clock. So by the time we got there, we stopped by 7-Eleven to at least get like something to help us refresh. I had to give myself a cup of coffee just to like.
Yeah. No, I trust and
then-
believe. I feel you.
And then like the first I want to say like the first 5 hours we had to take a break, and at least we did take an alcohol break because that shit just drained us.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I'm pretty sure
What time did you guys meet up?
we
in
met
the
up at
day?
3 o'clock
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
So 8 hours from 3 o'clock.
So
What
like
time are we talking?
yeah,
Realistically, what time did you end?
we end.
I'm aware how long it is.
Don't
you
look at
go
me,
on.
motherfucker.
We ended at
It's
like,
him going back and forth
Yeah, I'm
between you and
aware.
me.
We ended at
Jesus
like
Christ.
11:30 at night, almost close to midnight.
Jesus.
It was because the thing is too like, and we were like going like back and forth. I was throwing like ideas.
Oh, hello.
Oh, thank
Thanks for the follow.
Like-
Appreciate you.
Like we were basically like
Appreciate it.
like I have like ideas. I basically gave everyone the outline, and then it got to the point where Banks was asking questions, and it's got to the point where I'm like, damn, I need to really think about this.
Right.
So
Like, what? Can you give me an example of like a question that he asked? If it like spoils stuff, you don't have to. But it's. I mean, can you give me like something for the intrusion?
Something to hold me over.
Yeah. Like what kind of question? What about? All right. So
Fix
the
your
name of the-
eye.
you could you could talk about the name of the government. You don't have to say what it is, but we changed it, right?
well, we kept government, but then we changed the. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
well, originally before.
I was gonna say you don't have to give away nothing you
Oh
don't
yeah,
want to.
I'm not going to give it away because the thing is like, well, thanks to you though, because when before like we stuck with Diatech, but then Kevin and Banks told me, well, you may want to change Diatech eventually. Like I'm like, yeah, I know because of Dead or Alive, Doatech. So I'm just kind
Right,
of
too
like,
similar. Might
It's-
be
it's too-
getting a copy or cease and desist.
yeah.
From, yeah.
So Banks told me like, you may want to change your name, and same for Kevin too. Like he was told me like they both told me you may want to change your name. I'm like, oh yeah, no, trust me, I thought about it. I'm aware. I'm planning on it.
Yeah.
So when you mentioned Unitech, I'm like, fucking sold.
Yeah. Yep. So because we were like, it's the government. They want everybody to come together, so that's unified like people. So we call them.
Well, they're
Unitech.
like, well, the Unitech is their own faction, but the government is like basically in charge of like everything else and stuff like that. But not giving away all of that. But
yeah.
But I mean, Unitech is the bad guys, and we already know who else is the bad guy, which is the fucking government. So
yeah.
I mean, it's not giving away too much if I say. Yeah, like, hey, Unitech and government are basically working together, low key.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was
Boom,
gonna say,
boom.
there's other like twists and turns and shit like
Yeah.
in there and everything that you've told me about that I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's kind of like, I'm not gonna explain how they're working together, but we all know that those two are the bad
Colluding.
guys.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But
I mean, the way that you've drawn some of those people too, like it's kind of obvious.
yeah. But then when you see Poison Veins, like you wouldn't think that they are the bad guys, but then
Right.
But it's like a fucking plot twist, like with some of these guys, because there are scapegoats in each factions, and there are people who have been working with each other, but nobody knows until the end of the first arc.
All right, so your outline that night, when you guys are going through it and everything, did you have like a linear plan of what you guys wanted to do? Or was it like a kind of
Spitball
like
brainstorm?
Yeah, like let's just fucking throw spaghetti at the wall until something lands, and we'll just keep going off of that.
Let's just say this. I wasn't one that was throwing spaghetti and meatballs and everything else at the fucking whiteboard while Kevin basically just throws alcohol at the fucking board.
Or down his mouth.
Actually, it was down his mouth. He doesn't fucking,
I'd
he doesn't
be
waste
eating that
alcohol
spaghetti, bro.
whatsoever.
I don't waste spaghetti.
He just throws just a little bit of like, just those.
I guess, okay, so in this scenario, metaphorically speaking, who is the wall in this? Would that be Banks? Or would that be you?
Or collectively
Like,
all of you.
would you be the wall and Banks and Kevin are the spaghetti being thrown?
Yes, I'm the wall.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. Actually, no. I have a better idea.
Okay.
I'm the wall. Kevin's the one that's throwing spaghetti, and Banks is the one that cleans up the wall.
Or like finds the spaghetti to do. I know what you mean. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That makes
spaghetti
sense.
talk making me hungry.
Yeah. Even though I kind of want to say like I am the one that's been throwing myself at the fucking wall, while Banks is the one that basically, okay, hold on, let's do this, let's do that,
Right.
and it's kind of like, you know what?
Let's leave some of this spaghetti up there.
Yeah. It's like this. Let's just throw shit at the fucking wall and turn into like a beautiful art piece.
Right.
Because you can literally turn anything to like a fucking art piece.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
duct taping a banana.
Interesting. That's
or
cool.
and this is actually, and I can confirm that this is actually a thing. I can't remember what band it was that actually have this album cover that actually has nothing but jizz and blood. I can't remember what album it was, but
Strawberry shortcake.
yeah.
For Wiggles.
But yeah, but y'all get the idea. Like you literally turn anything to like a fucking art as long as you make it understandable and readable.
Right.
So that's essentially like what we did. Like, I mean, of course, Banks has asked me like a lot of questions, and he has put his spin on this that actually makes a lot of sense, and it worked out perfectly too. Because like for me, especially for someone who had no idea on how to organize everything else, because I had like ideas, but I had trouble on like starting it off and working towards everything else. So I want everything to make sense.
Right, of course.
So, of course, with me, like, just throwing like ideas and
Theories
and theories, stuff like that, and then Banks is like, but wait, what if we do this?
Right.
Either we can do A, B, or C. And I was like, you know what? I like B because B sounds more like it flows well.
Right, yeah, like
You can build off of
yeah,
that.
it's like putting a jigsaw puzzle
Yeah,
piece
something
together.
that, yeah, and of course, like with Kevin, like with his side comment, he'll like side comments, and also he'll basically say like, well, you don't want to do this because you don't want to like make it sound boring. You don't want to make it sound fucking stupid. You want to make it sound like it's hot ass or hot fucking garbage.
So he's basically like your audience test. Like, so he's basically like a third party just hearing it and being like, if I was reading this, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
You should change that or speed it up or what have you. That's actually pretty. That's interesting because I don't know anything about writing that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, does he know a lot about that?
He does, and
Okay,
the things
well
like with Kevin, like he like.
How does he know that?
That's because Kevin watches like he watches a lot of anime. He plays a lot of video games. He's basically like me, but he knows more about this shit too.
Right.
When it comes to like what he wants to see and what he expects, and especially like when it comes to like fighting games, like he knows what he wants to get out of something.
Right.
So,
okay.
Like for him, hence why I also have Kevin too, because he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like a lot of times, even like when we're just like gaming whatnot, he says like that shouldn't have happened because I was plus, you were negative. Why the fuck did this shit happen?
Right. And usually it's like right.
Yeah, and it's right. Or even like for anime, it's kind of like I thought this was great, but then like I didn't get what I wanted. So even though again, it's funny as shit when he was going off his tangent, but it makes perfect sense.
Right. I
That's
mean,
what he
his
said.
opinion in your eyes is held at a pedestal for sure.
Yeah,
which
and-
is that's awesome.
Yeah, and with Banks and Kevin together, it's like they actually know what they're doing because Banks actually worked on a comic years ago, and like the way how his story was, it's basically like it's a sprite comic.
Okay.
But yeah, like Banks actually knows how to organize it. Kevin knows what he's talking about, so it actually worked out perfectly,
Right.
as how it came together. So I figure, like, you know what? And also with Kevin, like, work on storyboards too and how things flow. So that also helped the synergy a lot better.
Right. Interesting. That's cool. I was gonna be like, I don't even know. Like, when it comes to like writing and that kind of stuff, I don't even know how I would begin to like form it, because like the picture you showed me was like legitimately like almost like a timeline. And then with like bullet points.
It was.
Did you
Did
you already have characters like drawn up and then thought of and then tried to do another story around them, or was that after you threw everything away?
So
did you have these characters before you made this new story? I don't want to say new. But
Before the like revamp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah, I've
that's a
actually
really good question.
I've actually had the characters already like outlined and stuff like that. I already have like the characters' names and have their animals. So I already have all of my characters. I just haven't designed them out yet.
So you built the entire story, obviously around the factions, but around those certain characters.
Yes,
that are the biggest ones. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
these characters are OG before this fucking story was even written.
Now, and the funny thing too, like when I had like the years before, like there were characters I was kind of like going through. I was sitting here like, this is a little bit too much. I should probably just kind of like just downsize it a little bit more, but have like the important characters stand out.
Right.
So, I mean, those extra characters, they will be in there. Some will, but most likely they will die. Or get killed off, or not that important.
I want to see death and
Now,
blood.
I was gonna say, can you give us more detail about, like, I don't want to say like the deaths, but I do want to say like maybe like can you give me an example of like how somebody would die? Maybe like, okay, so here's a better question. Give me an example of how a main character would die, just a way, hypothetical, doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be in the story. And give me a way somebody who maybe is like more of a side character, like if you would kill them off, tell me how you would kill them.
If it were to be one of the main characters, I would pretty much want to have them die by like another character of the faction, like through like a tournament, through like a grudge match.
No, but I mean, I get that,
death
but I'm
or-
saying like how?
How?
Like how would they die? Like give me an example that's not in the comic, it's totally hypothetical, of how one character would die. Like, and like I'll give you mine. Like this is totally just me being a dumbass. So I don't know, I'd have somebody like a finishing move or something like that where the character dies. Like I'd have the dude kick his fucking kneecaps so he flamingos his legs, so they like fucking collapse on each other, so the dude's on his knees but his legs are flamingoed, so it's like and he's like ah, like that. Then the dude gets out a fucking knife, stabs him in the fucking throat, opens his throat and fucking puts his hand up his fucking throat and rips his jaw out. Like something like that.
That's gnarly.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like how and then like a side character would just like, I don't know, get shanked 10 times by like a dwarf, like in Witcher. Like, you know what I mean?
That man went to town, dude.
So,
Holy fuck.
actually, I do have like an example.
Give me something like that.
So, I do have is one of the characters actually inspired by this new character for Tekken, who is like big and beefy, but has like a military kind of like a background.
What character from Tekken?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I watched the finals.
I'll bring him up.
I watched the finals of one of the tournaments.
Oh my fucking god! But yeah, Fakumram is the new Tekken character that's gonna be released this year in spring. Yeah, down there. But so in one of his matches, and this is basically when Stray is aware of this guy, and they're like, okay, we want this guy in our faction. And of course, there's like a little bit of argument about how do you know this guy doesn't have any ill intent towards us or whatever. So in one of his matches, he fights one of these dudes, and of course, he disables his legs, got to this guy's knees and whatnot, and without even like a second thought, he just takes his fist and just with basically give about like maybe like 5% of his powers, just punches his head and made this guy's head rotate at least twice.
That's insane. That sounds awesome.
Looks like an owl.
Yeah, like that would be sick. Like,
except he ain't going.
And like I can imagine you like drawing the neck, just going like and like fucking all the clicks and clacks like in the side, like next to the neck.
It's gonna be quick.
Yeah,
it's gonna be quick to the point that like if it were to be turned to like an anime, you're only hear that click once, but then you're gonna realize like what the hell happened? Like did his head rotate twice?
Yeah, like that's like where it looks like kind of like skinnier because it's rotated twice around.
I think if I can like think of like something that'd probably be like drastic, of like if you were to fight like a character that has like spirit of the owl, I'm like, so you're an owl, right? It's like, yeah, or some shit, or kind of like, so you're an owl. I'm gonna treat you like an owl and just punch his fucking head and just rotate it.
Oh, dude, that'd be so fucking nasty, dude. Yeah, see, like shit like that, So, what about a side character, like something that's not as like visceral or something like that? Like, how would a side character die for you?
If side character would die for me, I kind of want to have them just like either die like through like a street fight or through like a grudge match or something, just kind of like I don't know,
like just something stupid.
Just something really fucking stupid. Because another thing I've thought about, like just incorporating as well, like the beginning of the chapters, I want to have like basically like the news of like I think it's called. I'm still debating either it's called Death Times or the Death Cap or whatever. Sure. Just basically have like the news reporters, which is
Oh, it's like summing up the outcome of the match.
Yeah, just something the outcome of the match, and also just something the outcome of the match, and like who died and whatnot.
I wonder what like the UFC calls that. Like when they do it, like a fight recap or something like that, where it's like, I wonder if you could like deep dive into like what they call it and see if you can play them.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do too, because like we have like the idol, which she has the spirit of the bunny. Then you have like this other dude beside it, and of course they are also the like announcers of like during the fights and whatnot. So they actually play.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. They have like personalities and shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
have personalities.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Okay, Chelsea. See you later.
Harley also had to pop out.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate you guys.
Let's fucking watch this trailer reveal for this character that you were just talking about. Yeah, this dude sounds like he's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking wild.
Got an earlobe, Joe. That's what Tyler looks like.
I was gonna say I have it turned down pretty low. Damn, he's got the fucking
holy
Jesus. Is that him? That's him in the boxer thing.
One.
Jesus.
I'm number one.
Dude, I like his beard. He looks like Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, that's Marduk.
Oh wait, what? The dude hasn't come out yet?
No.
Oh
no.
Shit. Oh wait. Oh, Yo's about to get fucked up. This is Alpha. Placement is complete. Oh shit. Oh man, they're fucking dropping him in. Oh my god. They're dropping he's chained up. Don't unleash this man.
Here come that boy.
Oh shit, what up?
Jesus. Oh boy.
That's a big man.
That's a fucking big motherfucker, dude.
What is that?
What the holy fuck? He is
Holy shit!
He is huge.
But in gameplay it changes. I'm pretty mad as fuck about that.
Oh no!
I thought he was gonna be.
I thought he was gonna be huge, bro. Dude, he hurt his hand. Dude, look at his face.
Hey, it's Mike Tyson's son.
Oh.
Fucking stage clear?
Yikes, bruh.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Dude, whoa, that face tattoo is crazy.
Did you see his chest?
Oh shit, we're about to watch him beat up a girl. Let's go.
See his fucking chest tattoo, bro? It's
What is it of?
got like fucking feathers, like a chick's like chained up.
What?
That's what it looks like.
I gotta check that out. Whoa, there's Brian. Come on, man. Oh, Brian got fucked up, dude. I don't think you will, dude.
This is
I
Tekken,
don't
Harley.
think you're gonna crush him anytime soon. Dude, this guy looks what? Jeez! Wow. Good God! That dude.
Oh,
that
it's not
face
chained
tattoo
up.
is sick.
She's just like this.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You got clawed up, bro.
How
You
many
came from
left?
Killer Instinct, bro. Got 176 combo on
And
it.
he is,
He's a pass 3.
he is a new original character too, so he's not like against of anything. And the funny shit too, like when I saw this man's trailer, I was like, wait,
Leroy!
fuck that guy, but I love him.
Yeah, Leroy.
Okay, old ass 2
Dang.
Chains, fucking in Tekken.
But
Why is 2 Chains in Tekken?
Leroy is the drip man.
It's like 2
of
Chains
Tekken
and
7.
T-Pain, bro.
Yeah, it does look like that.
This man is Leroy's a fucking drip man of Tekken 7.
I was gonna say, I've seen you post about him. It's pretty funny.
You only
But,
use one
um,
character anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, so in case anyone knows, this is Tekken 7, and this is Fakura, the guy that we just watched, is actually the next idea for this character I just mentioned.
Yeah, that's why we were peeping it.
And also, if you want to peep another character, just
Sure.
look up Dead or Alive 6 Bayman.
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 So
Dead or Alive 6.
yeah, it's DOA 6. BA. Yeah, there it
Right
is.
there.
Yeah, right there.
Huh. He's like a fucking
Just
military.
do trailer.
He's like a fucking... This guy's beret on.
Or just pull up
Eh.
Google, or just even pull up a Google and just like show him off. But I was thinking about like,
Describe me his what he has in store. I don't want to say like power wise, but
well, power wise, I'm debating on like trying to give like a spirit of the animal or some shit. Like I was even thinking like maybe like a bear or a fucking tiger or something that's more ferocious and more violent. But I was thinking more like either a bear or basically dinosaur.
mm-hmm.
Given like he is like one of the rare people like has a spirit of the dinosaur, but that's basically like the idea that I had for him.
The man who overcame death. Death.
Yeah, that guy. This is the man.
He's like a fucking OG military man, dog.
Yeah. So for his design, I was thinking about combining Falconram's and Bayman's design and give like him like the.
You say you have one of each of like something similar to both of these, or is it one guy that's like a mixture of both of these?
It's one guy to be a mixture of both.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I get that now.
Mhm.
I thought you were saying it was 2 different ones.
Yeah, no, this is going to be like 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, like cause a combination between like Falconram and Bayman. That's basically like my idea like for this next character. Aside from like the tattoos, 'cause I'm not gonna fucking draw that shit on his face. I ain't gonna fucking do that. That's.
Can you give him scars and shit though?
Yeah, scars on his fucking face. Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah,
Fucking
dude.
dig it, man. I was gonna say, I
stoked.
fucking love what you're doing with it, dude. To be honest, I
Yeah.
really do. I was gonna be like, it's one of those things I'm super
Been a
excited.
long
But I'm also,
time
but also like to
coming.
not give away too much about like between his fight with the next character that we should probably show depending on the who's next for the design, which is Mugen. With their fight, of course Mugen kicks his ass, of course, but with how this next character is going to like, basically play out, like he's going to basically like, be dead for about like a few seconds and then wakes up, and everyone thinks that like, oh my god, Mugen's gonna get fucked up, but then like, it's the opposite. Like this dude is kind of like, dude, I want you to be my master.
Yeah.
That's
is
Mugen.
And that is Mugen. That is Mugen's new design too.
Yeah, he's wearing those pants right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Which the funny shit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Parachute?
Harem pants.
Are they?
Yeah,
Okay.
harem.
I didn't think those were parachute pants.
Yeah, so that is Mugen's official, and I'm not changing a damn thing, his new design.
I like how you have him more like drawn than anybody.
I wonder why.
Though, dude.
Like the mouth and the eyes are like defined.
Yeah, that's because his is the first design I've worked on. I was gonna like finish lining it out, but I'm just kind of like,
He got fangs.
Everybody's got to have like normal teeth with fangs.
Actually, the characters in the story, they're gonna have like different features of the animals. So
that's
like,
cool.
yeah. And when I was working on his design, he was referenced off of a Guilty Gear character named Soul Bad Guy, off of the new Guilty Gear Strive.
Look at the detail in the eyes.
This ain't no color contact show.
And the detail in the scar.
Like reflection.
On the fucking eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, you really did a fucking
And
bang-up job.
And the cheek.
It is good. Really good.
I love looking at this kind of shit.
Me too. Do you want to go to the next one?
Next character. So
What was that?
Characters.
actually, so this is the only preview that I'm definitely going to show for now until. So this is the two characters Mugen and Zero, which is referenced off my friend Allie, who goes by Zero. And her spirit is also the wolf, but for her, she wields a sword.
That's fucking sick looking, dude.
But to give you like a really quick background of Zero,
It's gonna be like a split scene, right? Like a split card on a page.
Yeah.
Or are they looking through the fucking window at each other?
they're looking at each other because they're actually going to fight early in the chapters.
So they're fucking farther apart.
Yes.
Right. Hell yeah.
Well, actually, they're not further apart, but they're actually like close. But not going to explain like how they start fighting. But
Did they
no.
Damn.
Did they
I was just curious, man. I was just curious.
mean-
Did they be looking at each other? It felt like some sexual tension up in there.
I mean, I did draw
Shut up.
two characters.
saying,
I'm not saying that. That's funny.
I remember catching you on there. He was drawing two characters from STAYDEAD fucking, and I was at the studio, and I'm filming a video for the studio. I go up, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, oh, like that shit. He goes, you hear him go, I really hope you didn't catch that. That shit was
did
mad
happen.
funny, dude.
But
That's funny
There's
as
a
fuck.
big old dick on the screen. It was hilarious.
but
Okay.
But to give you like a rundown about Zero, which I think is probably next after this, but like to basically give you like an idea about this page, Zero and Mugen both fight, but it's gonna be more of like a
I
test.
thought you were gonna say fuck. I was like, you literally just denied that.
No, they're not fucking.
I just heard the.
I mean,
Let's
they
get a
don't.
fan novel fucking them.
Okay.
They're fucking, not fucking them. They're ucking hard.
But between like those two, like
was about
when you
to
look
give
at
you the
Mugen's
fucking buzzer,
face,
bro.
you would have thought that he's gonna be like basically the bad guy of the story, but he's like the guy that basically that craves the fight, like a good fight. So it doesn't really matter like if he dies
Is it
or
more like along the lines of pride?
yeah.
Okay.
It's more like pride, but for Zero, she also has the spirit of the wolf. But the thing is, her ability is actually completely like it's different. But she has basically the spirit of Tsukiyomi, which is the moon goddess. I think I gotta like revisit that, but
We got some lore to get into then, huh?
yeah, it's like a lot of lore I need to get into. Which also,
That's gonna be cool though. I love going
Yeah.
into depth like that.
oh my god, that was sporty action. But but Mugen also has the spirit of and also like there are certain characters of there are certain characters in the story that does have like the god beast, which is like Cerberus, which Mugen has, Poseidon or what, or you know.
I was gonna say,
those
don't give
guys.
away too much.
Not gonna give away. Not a lot of characters will have him, but I'm just saying like there are some characters that will have him.
Have like abundance of power.
Yeah, because like for Zeros, which I thought a lot about. I'm saying like, wait, Zero. How can I play this off? Ooh, I have an idea. Her hair can like change from black to silver, and her the blade on her sword changes as well from being like black to silver. You know, have like the.
Is it gonna be like if she changes to silver, is the sword gonna be black, and vice versa, or is she gonna be silver and the sword's gonna be silver, and then black and black?
The sword, like in black hair, her sword's going to be silver, but in her silver form, the blade's going to be black.
Sick.
That's cool.
Sick.
I like that.
It's gonna be a black lightsaber that she's
You want
wielding.
me to go to the next one?
Next one.
Okay. You just tell me when to go and I'll do it.
Go next.
Nick.
And which is the character Zero. Now that design is also referenced off of Tifa's new design off the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I feel like it looks like fuck, I forget her name from Homegirl from Kill la Kill.
Ryuko?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a little bit referenced off of Ryuko.
Her hair looks a lot like Ryuko's.
Yeah.
Or Ryuko's, sorry.
Looks like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god! Damn, you just fucked him up now.
I'm just
I
kidding.
I
Yeah,
see nothing else but that.
I was just kidding. I don't really think it does.
Holy shit! I would have never have even. I didn't even pull that. As soon
Oh
as
my
you said that,
God.
though, I looked at the eyes. I'm like, yo, that shit does.
We
look
talking about
kinda like-
Ichigo.
I mean, I was gonna say, as soon as her hair's black, though, I won't be thinking about that. But right
Hell
now, I'm
no.
like, yeah.
I was
dude.
just fucking with you.
I'm
I didn't
no,
really
you're
mean for that
good.
to happen.
I mean, I'm
though.
going to redo that
That's
because
funny.
I don't like how...
No, you're fine. It
No,
looks
no,
good.
I'm not saying because of that. I'm like, I just don't like how it's posed.
Because of
that
that.
is why I don't like it. Not
Yeah.
because of y'all. I just don't like how it's posed.
I like her. I like her like schoolgirl outfit though, like the mini skirt with the high socks. I think that's a good
On
look.
the fucking crop top.
Yeah, I do like how.
Have her fucking right arm resting on the blade handle.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like,
Ooh,
that's what I'm going to redo
fuck.
Or
that
like
design.
fucking her thumb like niching up.
I
the
was gonna
fucking-
say like this, like she's ready
Yeah,
to fucking.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, and also, like, I envision, like, how her fight with Mugen goes, because it's kind of like, you see her, like, swinging while Mugen's just kind of, like, basically dodging and shit.
Yeah.
And just kind of, blocking with his bare wrist.
Is she like her so like her name's Zero, right?
Yeah.
So like is she like techie at all? Like as in like is she
IT.
savvy with like
Computers. and
like
shit.
yeah, like is she
Technology.
Why is she called Zero? Can you tell us that?
The reason why...
Is her last name Zeroni?
Well, the reason why she goes by Zero because of like if I can like try to remember and explain, but the reason why she goes by Zero is because of like because she has like two forms of herself, which is like the dark moon and the official moon. So I figured like, you know what, let me just kind of like play around with this a little bit more.
Oh, okay, cool.
But she's not techie with technology like at all. She's just more of like
Gotcha.
a savage bitch in general.
Okay.
Like,
I was just curious because I was gonna be like, dude, if her name's Zero and she's swinging that sword, it should have fucking binary codes swinging through it and shit like that. That'd be sick. But if she's not techie,
I was
then
gonna
fuck
say
that.
no,
that,
she
or
ain't
like
techie.
like a Matrix.
That's what I meant.
Screen like through the sword, not
That
not with
would
the
be
swipe,
cool.
but like through the sword. So it's like all digital shit, just
Yeah, that'd be
fucking
sick.
vibrating out of a tilt handle.
Right.
That'd be really cool.
But I think that's all the characters that we have.
Really?
I think.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh, actually, we can show that too.
Hell
So
that
that
was
was
fucking
actually
sick.
that was actually the
For all the audio listeners, explain to them what this is.
that's actually the
This is the old one, right?
yeah, this is the old cover of Stay Dead.
Oh yeah, look at Mugen.
And that's actually
Oh,
Mugen's
that's
old,
so fire.
That's actually Mugen's older design too.
That's so cool.
It's got a fucking like wanted poster, bro. And it says like
Mm-hmm.
do not. It's got a crime scene, do not cross tape shit.
Yeah, explain
Dude, that's
what you're
cool.
looking at for all the audio listeners.
So
It's got a fucking chain link fence.
So there's actually like two posters in the fence because I want to give off the urban vibe. Hence, like if anyone's ever watched Megalobox or Cowboy Bebop and some shit like that, that's the kind of vibe I want to give off, especially the brick wall and shit. And if you look on the second poster, that is the third attempt of me working on this chapter for Stay Dead. So
holy shit! I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you're right.
So in the
those are his old panels.
You said on his chapter.
No, like
so
when he first
panels?
started to do the panels for Stay Dead, that's the original first 3 panels.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, that's crazy.
The original is what I also had too, but I'll definitely show that on my Facebook page, just to, like give viewers like an idea on when I started off. But I do have all the older pages, but these are like attempts of me working on the first chapter or chapter 0.
I remember that.
Yeah, but that was actually the third attempt of me working on Stay Dead for the first few chapters. Now that is the new official cover for Stay Dead.
Boom.
That's finished.
That is finished.
Finished copy.
Finished.
I like the silhouette in the back.
Yeah, it's cool.
His fucking eyes glowing. Does he have the spirit of the wolf too?
Yes, he does.
I was gonna say eyes glowing yellow and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah,
but
dude.
I'll say
is that
this,
like
though.
a glare? Like gleaming?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's dope.
Now the thing is too, like each covers will look like this too. Like each covers will have like this kind of like a vibe, in each characters, but there will be like different colors, of course. So it's gonna be like volume 1 it will have this, and then volume 2 will have that. But it'll be like different colors and whatnot.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really good looking.
Yep, and also in case
I like how it's like not like a finished copy, but it's like a rough sketch, but it's all put together so perfectly.
That was actually inspired
to be like that. Yeah, dude.
And that was actually inspired off of Guilty Gear Revelators 2 cover with the background. So I was kind of like, no, I kind of want to do something like this, and then play around with it. And I had to give like a big thanks to like Amanda, because she was actually the one that just basically gave me like the insights and whatnot.
Super dope looking fucking cover, dude. It looks dope.
Yeah, and also there will be like, also, and I'll say this as well: if anybody wants prints of these, hit me up. I will turn these into prints, and I will sign these myself.
Yeah. Oh,
that is the older, and this is back when we were
still like it.
Yeah, so that is still Mugen. That is Mugen still, of course. But that was the older design and older filler art for Stay Dead, and that was also for the album cover of we were working on.
I know the Stay Dead tape for which
the Stay Dead tape, which once
we gonna do it.
Yeah,
we gotta do it.
We
can definitely do it.
Yeah,
now.
we have to fucking do it.
We're way better at what we do now.
Fuck yeah, and especially with what we got going on too, which I'll actually explain if we have more art to show, or is that it?
I was gonna say I think we have one more. We have one more.
Show one more.
Okay.
And that is the logo, of course.
Blood spatter. I like how it's like I don't know how to say it. It's not just bold letters. It's actually got texture through them. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So like I said, like all of these has been like inspired by Guilty Gear, because Guilty Gear just gives off that that vibe that I fucking enjoy.
Yeah, dude. Of course. I was gonna say. I mean, artists are inspired by things they listen to or things they do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm still like, I want to say I was geeking, but I was more of like, oh my god, this can definitely be like, once Stay Dead becomes like a fucking anime, not only be like a Samurai Champloo, but it'll be like a fucking Wu-Tang experience, but with Witch Mob.
That'd be super cool, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't wait for it to flourish and turn into what you want it to turn into. Because I know your vision. I'm like, oh man, it's so cool. I can't wait. So,
especially since we have like all of these artists together, and I've been telling everyone, like Second Gerard, Gravy, Vlad, Pharaoh, like everybody and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god. And after mentioning about the death tape, I'm just like, yeah, we have to fucking do this. We really need to fucking do this.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I was gonna say that's fucking Nick Stay Dead, all his artwork that he sent me.
And actually, I think I did send you wow, words.
Which mob logo?
Not the Witch Mob logo. Is the that's right. Page 1, page 2. So for this one, what you're looking at, that is actually the new attempt of me working on the first chapter of Stay Dead. And while I was going through that, I was working on the symbolism between like humans and animals. But that was when I didn't have like a clear idea on what I wanted to do. So there was no like clear indication on what I really wanted to do with this.
Right.
I was like, you know what, let me just try to like fucking do this shit and whatnot.
That was the illustration style that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really good. I mean, that looks good. I like the colors, the contrast, and all that.
It gives me like a Sin City vibe, but with
actually that was another idea.
I like the black and white, but the blood's always red.
I've never actually seen this before, so I'm like looking
Trust
at
me.
it. I'm like, whoa.
Trust me, no one had it either. Like no one.
Oh, this is the first time you've shown this?
Yes.
What?
Uh-huh.
Holy shit! We got a fucking exclusive Roachroom reveal
buddy.
here.
Yeah, this is like the older attempt, so it's not.
Holy shit! Yeah, like this looks really good, dude.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I didn't know like what was going on like at that time while I started working on it. I was like, this is not how I wanted to start it off. I have no idea, but I do have like all the older ones out. Again, like they will definitely be shown on my the official Facebook page or also my Instagram as well. Well, both actually, because everyone needs to see like how Stay Dead was before when I was working on these chapters.
Sure, dude. Yeah, it's interesting to look at like this when you break
100%.
it down. Yeah, for
100%.
sure. Like when you look at like I said, I've never seen anything like this, but the detail that you've done with like just blacks is like incredible to me.
Especially with the gray too, instead of his face being white.
Like I'm looking
The
at
gray
like,
and
just
the-
like I'm looking
The
at
light
like,
silhouette.
yeah, like the shading in the back, or like the shading on the paws and everything. Like it really does look like wolf paws.
Yeah,
It looks good.
Yeah, like I wanted to be like have like some sort of like no actual realism, not just kind of like that fucking
Like
No
fantasy
claws, though?
vibe or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to at least show like show a lot of like realism. Hence why like first Stay Dead, I want to show like realism within like the depths of like someone's ribcage being like open, or someone's heart getting snatched out, or someone's
Right.
head being like twisted or some shit like that. Which
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a lot of alcohol just to like.
It's gonna be a lot of detail.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
fucking detail. Like
It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off for sure.
which kind of like makes me wonder like if Stay Dead were to be turned to like anime. I'm pretty sure, like, if it were, I'm just saying, like, I don't mind...
End goals.
End game goals, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't mind some parts being censored, but at the same time, don't censor, like, too much, because I ain't gonna have that shit be on fucking 4Kids. And, of course, that's the older cover and older design of Mugen as well.
It looks really good, dude.
Yeah.
It's like crazy good looking.
I like that a lot.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm just like looking at
Wish
it,
I
just
could
taking it
fucking
all
draw.
in. Yeah, I know. I'm like, fuck, dude. It just looks so fucking good.
Wish I had this fucking
But
capability.
my only end game goal for Stay Dead, I only have, like, at least two things. It's two.
Okay.
Anime first, and I'm pretty sure, and if I'm just saying, like, depending on how long Adult Swim would be around, I really want to see, like, Stay Dead on fucking Adult Swim. That'd be fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
That'd be sick.
I think it has potential to do that, especially if we incorporate the kind of like bump music that they do. So, yeah.
Also into a video game as well.
Yeah.
I want to be turned to, like, a fighter. Start
like a stage, like Street Fighter and all them, or like a more
Probably
of a,
more like a Guilty
I was gonna say
Gear,
a
I would
story.
assume.
I was thinking
I don't know
more-
what Guilty Gear is.
I know.
I was thinking more like between. I mean, it really depends. I was thinking more like either like 2D format, like with Street Fighter and stuff like that, or like 3D, like with Tekken and Dead or Alive. But
Yeah, that's fair.
it's a lot to
Or
like.
what about more along the lines of a story, like a God of War story? I don't want to
Or
compare
like
it to
a
that.
Mortal Kombat story or
but-
something like that.
I mean,
Well,
it's
like
that,
you incorporate
but no,
that.
like I'm talking about like a free roam, but still a story path,
so kind of have like
like old God of War.
oh
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you maybe.
I mean,
dude, there's
it really.
when you get into
there's-
video
I'm just saying,
games.
that'd be cool.
I mean, there's so much potential. I can tell you, like, if that were to happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like if it gets picked up and it's like crazy, and they're trying to be like, "Yo, Nix, let's make a movie out of this and shit." Like, I am.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna need you to. We need to sit down and talk about this because I'm gonna have y'all fuck it up.
Hey, right? Yeah, it's got to be like somebody like A24 or like Blumhouse.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah, it'd
sick.
be crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say anybody else would probably like. fuck
Like,
that.
I will say this too. Like, I will say this. Like, if STAYDEAD were to be turned to like a fucking like a movie, I will have to say this flat out. I want Keanu Reeves to play as fucking boss.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Crazy,
dude.
bro. That'd be
would-
so crazy.
Who would play Mugen? Because it can't be you, bro. I've seen you trying.
Fuck
to
ass no. No.
I was gonna say, fuck that.
It's gotta be.
That's so mean.
No.
He knows it, dude.
I know it. I know, and also I don't have that much confidence in myself that shit not to act and even do like
You'd be
all
the
this fucking
director.
stunts.
Like you'd be right behind the director, being like, you know, this is my source material, bitch. You better not fuck it up.
I'm able to hit that cutscene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nah, that's wrong.
If it had to be someone, it's gotta be someone who is, I want to say, either
What about
mixed.
Idris Elba?
Mixed.
He's dark.
He's gotta be mixed. Like he's gotta be.
Yourself was like 55.
No, but I can imagine him being like,
He's gotta be mixed because. Again, like with the whole divergence between like the
you
racing
don't want
characters.
Don Cheadle in that motherfucker? Tyrese action?
Yo, fuck. Who would play Mugen? That's actually a hard one. I don't know. I don't know who would play that.
Yeah, before like anime.
The guy who plays Black Panther. No. I was like,
I was gonna say, what about Michael B. Jordan? He's lighter. He's not exactly mixed, but
I can dig that.
I'm just spitballing.
Yeah.
Whatever comes to my mind. I'm
I
not.
really can't think of anybody.
What about the dude that plays the other
Anthony Mackie. Who's that?
Anthony
Mackie?
I'll look it up.
I don't know a lot of the actor. Oh, guy plays Falcon.
Oh, I could. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could see him in that hair.
No.
I mean, I was gonna worse in the show. Just
Negative.
have Mugen wear dreads.
I could get down
that
with
or
that.
his
I could
hair's
get
like
down with
pulled
that.
back.
Yeah, like with dreads, like
Yeah,
back,
with dreads. I mean, I can fucking
like some Eddie Gordo shit.
I approve that shit. Just have
I
just
approve
give
this
that.
message.
Just give them the fucking Eddie Gordo drip.
You don't want the Leroy drip.
Oh yeah,
Oh
true.
my god.
Get him with a big chain and a clock and his Flavor Waka.
Oh my god.
Flavor Waka chains.
But yeah, like if it were to be like anime wise, I kind of do want like the voice actor of Mugen to voice, of course, Mugen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Or someone who's like, I don't know, like it's like a lot of possibilities. Just make sure like it fucking fits.
Yeah, it's got to sound right.
Yeah.
You got to make sure it sounds right.
Yeah, I gotta
For
make
sure.
sure it sounds right. I gotta make sure like it fits because I don't want like people to be like
Can't have like Danny DeVito being Mugen. You know.
shit.
Hey guys, I'm Mugen.
Which, by the way, oh my fucking god, there's a fucking. So, speaking of Danny DeVito, yesterday I was at MacFest. Someone
Right.
actually legit and no cap, dead ass. There was a fucking Danny DeVito shrine.
What?
I actually have pictures of it.
What? That's sick. You gotta show me.
What?
I'm trying to see how long we've been.
So we've been at it
Probably
for like,
3 hours.
Nah, it's 2:12. I was gonna say let's start to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's wrap it up with one more question.
What's up?
What's everybody playing this week? Like, what have you been playing? We'll have Nix go ahead and start it off. What have you been
I feel
playing?
like you're only
Nix?
playing
You been playing
fighters.
anything?
I
I've
haven't
been working.
I mean,
Working this year.
I went back to playing Dead or Alive because they dropped Rachel. So
There you go. Just playing some Dead or Alive, getting jiggy with that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've been playing a lot of Rachel, and I want her to step on me.
Max, get out. Stupid. That's not the point of what we're doing. We're asking Nick what he's playing. We'll talk to you in a bit.
What did he say?
He said, Tyler, how do you beat the second sister at the end of the game?
I'll tell you how to beat Trill in a bit, dude.
Yeah, he's struggling.
But watching wise, I started watching. Well, I was watching The Witcher.
Yes, we are watching that too. We're 3 episodes in, so don't spoil anything.
I have a question. In the game, how do y'all feel about Yennefer?
In the game or
Yeah.
in the show?
In the game.
In the game,
She's just like she is in the movie.
badass, and in the show, she's badass.
Okay.
And she's banging.
Why? What are you asking? Wait, how many episodes are you in? I've already.
Yeah, he's watched it all. We're at 3.
I'm almost finished.
Okay, all right,
But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say shit.
Wait, you're at 4?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be at 4 next. We'll be on 4
you're
by
at 4.
probably Wednesday is probably when we're doing 4. So, but episode 3, she be coming out banging.
Oh my god.
Yeah, damn.
And all she had to do was give up her ovaries and uterus.
Fuck them. Who cares?
I'm glad
Yo.
you guys finally saw that.
Yeah.
I
Jeez.
saw
You
that.
know what I said to what I know.
I looked up her IMDb and I saw her, so I mean,
Remember
I
when
saw
I
the
was like,
actress.
You
yeah,
told me not to look at any pictures to
I couldn't
spoil
help it,
anything.
dude.
He
It
didn't mean
was
to.
late
We
at
were looking
night.
up a character. No, it wasn't that. We were looking up
Did
a
you see
character
the-
on the thing, and then you
No,
were
no,
like,
no.
"Oh,
I personally looked up
The Ed, Ed
her.
and Eddie jawbreaker scene?
That's what I
That
fucking
y'all,
posted
you were
this morning.
fucked up for that.
That
I saw that
motherfucker
shit.
was so funny, bro.
Yeah,
I was
posted that
dead.
this morning. I was like, I'm fucking dead from this. This is hilarious. But yeah, so but yeah, I really do like Yennefer. I was telling him on Friday that Yennefer, a lot of people are saying that they don't like her, and I'm like, I think you're wrong. I think it's dope. I think she's awesome.
I thought she was fucking hot.
Yeah,
She's
I
gonna
think
be
I bet
is,
she in the
Powerful
next
as
wife.
fuck. Gotta be.
Yeah, I actually looked up her design in the game. I'm like, damn, she's fucking hot. Shit.
Yeah, I just.
Oh,
I'm
she
probably,
banging.
Yeah, I was gonna. Be,
remember the first episode? I was like, or no, I said
Why
something.
she
I
got
was
a
like, she got
dip
nice
lip in
titties.
it?
And you're like, what the fuck? Get out my face with that bullshit.
yeah, I was
bro.
like, what the hell are you talking
She
about?
probably got some nice titties
He
underneath
was
that
like,
hunchback.
just trust me, she does. I was like, okay. And then like on Friday, I'm like, yikes.
He paused that motherfucker as she
my
was
fucking jaw
spread eagle.
dropped down to the
Oh my
screen.
god.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Fam, I was over the fucking audience. I'm just kind of like, damn, this shit's
I was
happening.
screaming, I was hollering.
hooting and hollering.
It's like, get it.
My man was hooting and
Paint them
hollering,
ovaries
bro.
on her face.
all right, bro, you're done.
Yo, for real though, how fucking butthurt was that dude when she walked in like that though? He was like,
Istrid.
oh boy.
I can't believe.
I done fucked up.
Yeah, fam. When she pulled up, I was like,
Bruh. And she had that dope ass dress on. I'm like, yeah.
and on that note, sir, you done fucked up.
He walked out of there. I'm like, yeah, get the stepping, bitch. Get out of there, dude.
I was like, man, this man's pride is not existent like his
Done.
dick now.
Yeah, dude, done. And then her like,
Dude, that creepy ass fucking midsummer scene, bro, when they're fucking
oh
there's,
yeah,
like,
what was up
15
with that?
people
They're
standing
like
there.
fucking hard, and all those people are like,
And the
Yeah.
fact that can these people do anything else? I'm like, yo, the fact they
Don't
fucking,
y'all got something else to do, like fucking witchcraft shit?
yeah. I'm like, why y'all
I ain't
watching?
trying to watch nobody up.
like,
Y'all
the
got
fact-
plenty of boys and girls in that little crowd. Why don't y'all start ducking? I don't understand.
And the fact,
What's
and
going
the fact
on?
he asked her, like, can they do anything else? And she's like, no, bow, bow, bow. And
Yeah, I'm
it's
like,
fucking nutted. It's like,
yeah. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm like, she, like,
I need
she
a fucking
done,
applause button on
Yeah,
this
for
motherfucker,
real,
bro.
dude. Yeah.
she fucking done destroyed his dick and got what she wanted. They just gave her, like, a fucking applause. I'm like, yo, if my sex were to be fucking like that, I'm about it.
Yeah,
How
she
about that-
literally just goes, yeah,
How about
fucking, who
the
cares?
fucking makeup?
What makeup?
Her fucking arms still like that.
Oh,
Her
yeah,
fingers still like that.
Oh, my God.
When you're hugging,
Yeah.
I'm just filming a pig pen.
Jesus Christ.
wait till you guys finish.
I know, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, they clapped when they finished, so
Yeah.
we might clap when they finish.
Yeah, and then that fucking weird ass thing, what is it called? A Schregel?
Strigabah.
Strigabah?
That's
Striga.
Astriga.
Yeah.
Remember, I was trying
No,
to.
it's a Striga.
Astriga.
Yeah, whatever the fuck
I was trying
it
to
is.
tell you, like, I was like,
Yikes!
don't look up anything because
Oh shit! Well, no,
It's the princess.
That's in Witcher 3.
yeah, it's the princess.
But like, and I knew what the monster was, but when we saw
It was different than the original.
I was like, yikes! Like, dude, that thing, bro. My boy who's chained up, ew, he goes, fucking
He went right through
intestines,
Damn.
dude. She's like,
that's a Witcher.
huh?
It's another Witcher.
no, not him.
No.
The other guy
The
that's
guy
strapped
who's
to the
chained
bed.
up. The guy who's
He's
like,
strapped to the
love
bed.
my
Oh yeah.
mom.
Oh yeah. The guy.
I had
yeah.
to put a spell
Bro,
in the curse
she's
on
like,
him.
yeah, don't care, smack, and then his fucking intestines are just
Yeah, and the
everywhere.
fucking girl's umbilical cord.
God,
hanging
oh
out
my
there.
lord, dude! When that thing flopped down, I was like,
My comparison
What the fuck
to
is
her
that?
face. My comparison to her face was that of a jack-o'-lantern.
yeah,
Because her
it
eyes
looked
were so
like a-
fucking far apart.
Bro, she's out
she
here
had
like,
literally.
surprise, bitch, like that. Like I'm like, yeah, she's blinking weird. I
I'm
don't
sorry, you were like.
yeah,
I can't
Oh,
fucking
surprise,
do it like you can, bro.
motherfucker.
dude, and her hair, bro.
Fam. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, man, there's a whole fucking.
What the fuck's going on with that bitch's
I
hair?
was like, bro, there's a whole lot of surprise up in this bitch.
Yo, look like she had 13 Q-tips on the top of her head, bro.
What'd you guys give that
Used
episode?
Q-tips.
I gave it, I think I gave it an 8.
Okay.
You gave it a 9.
I did.
Yeah.
True. So you guys were a little. You liked it more than the second one because the
Yeah,
second
for
one
sure.
you guys were
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, there's more Geralt.
I know, yeah.
There's more Geralt. I like when there's Geralt in the show.
Not gonna lie, girls a whole fucking moon which says, fuck.
Bro,
You
how
guys
about
gotta
when he
watch
walks-
the intro to our fucking.
Yeah, it's
third
funny
episode.
as shit. How
I
about
actually
when
have
he
a
walks,
video of the real time.
when he walks out the fucking brothel and Roach is like like that, and he's like, "Don't judge me."
Fucking he
so
nudges
good.
him in the face. He's
That
like,
was
yeah.
funny as shit, dude. I was laughing my ass off.
I was like,
Motherfucker was in there
damn.
for 3 days.
Yeah.
That's a
fucking-
whole mood right there. Like, don't judge me.
Yeah, and I liked how we saw another Witcher. That was
Dude's
cool as
ucking
fuck.
for 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, damn, he's been in there for 3 days. Like, what the fuck?
And he
I'd be
spent money
about it.
on
Fuck,
it.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
judge.
yo, really, Mrs. Renfrey. God damn, he can't stop saying that bitch's name.
I ain't
Fuck.
Gonna, I ain't gonna fucking judge shit.
I mean, shit, but fuck, man, axe that bitch out of your mind, bro. Get rid of her. Yeah, but really fucking good episode and all that. I'm glad you're watching that. That's a really good
Yeah.
show. I was gonna say we've been playing Battlefront and watching The Witcher and that kind of shit.
Now
Been
I'm
playing
on
Call of Duty,
My
like
Hero.
normal. Yeah,
Academia.
yeah.
After what you guys say about what you guys are playing, I do want to give like at least one more
We
shout
just
out.
did.
Oh, you're good.
Go
Go ahead,
yeah.
shout it out.
I mean, I'm gonna be
So-
playing Rainbow Six this week probably too, a couple times.
I'll probably play that with
Also,
you.
I'm gonna give another shout out to Outer Heaven Gaming. Like he's also like the best fucking photographer I ever met as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
his
we can get him to shoot some witch mob shit.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Outer Heaven Gaming, hit up Witch Mob on Instagram,
Haven.
witchmob_410 on Instagram, and we'll see if you can shoot me and Nick's doing some cool shit.
And also his
red shit with my friends.
Instagram is _big_boss.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, give me a follow on the Witch Mob stuff and the Roachroom stuff and everything. I'll do the same thing for you, and then let's talk about doing a shoot or
Yeah.
something, doing some cool shit.
And this guy, I've been doing like a lot of work for him too, especially for his Resident Evil group. So
Nice, man. Good shit. Well, shout out Outer Heaven. He's been in the chat the entire time too, so we really do appreciate you, brother. Just to let everybody know, you can give our podcast here a follow on Spotify. We are on Spotify. We are all on YouTube as well. If you guys give us a shout out and everything, and you guys share our page or share our episode that you like or whatever, what have you, we will shout you out on here and give you a little bit of clout. I mean, we don't really have much, but we like sharing. So, with that being said,
and before I fuck up, it is
Yep.
also Lazaro Studios. It's LAZZARO_studios.
Bam.
Photography. Bam.
bam,
Done.
do it up. I
I'm
was
out.
gonna say, But yeah, man, that's Roachroom Podcast, episode 27. Make sure you guys give us a follow on Spotify. Give us a fucking sub on YouTube and ring that notification bell. Let us know what you guys think in the comments,
Give us
all
a
that kind
thumbs
of stuff.
up, homie, because this was a good fun
Follow
episode.
the Instagram. Follow NixMugen 13
It's
on
Mugen
Instagram.
Kudo 13.
NixMugen Curl. You change it every fucking week, dude. I don't know what's going on.
I'm staying with this. Mugen Kudo 13 sounds a lot more badass than Weeby. I don't give
True.
a fuck.
Shout out to
Weeby.
Nix for his Patreon. Thank you for coming here, Nix, and breaking down Stay Dead for us. We're all really excited for that. Everybody make sure you go to his Patreon, give him $1 for that tier and everything if you guys want to.
Yeah, be dismal.
Be dismal. Follow him on Instagram, all that type shit. We love you, Nix. Till next time, it's always a pleasure having you here on the Roachroom Podcast, man. We love having you.
Thank you.
And shout out to Banks for being a great guy, helping Nix out with the stuffs on the outline. Shout out to Kevin. Who else can we shout out? Shout out Lipster for the stream deck. Shout out fucking Purdy. Shout out everybody who's been supporting us. Y'all are awesome. Please keep tuning in. We love you guys.
Shout out to y'all in the chat that aren't being dickheads.
Yep. Shout out to the dickheads who are coming in here and giving
Thanks
me
for the
free
view,
views.
bro.
And
Thanks for the
thank
view,
y'all.
buddy.
Yeah,
And also
appreciate
thank
you.
y'all for the support as well. That really means a lot to all of us.
Hell
myself
yeah.
As well too.
Support your local artists. Support your friends. It's 2020. Get with it. It's fucking over the first of the month. Pay your fucking rent, you bitches. And that's Roachroom Podcast, baby. We are...
How do you know? Time out. How do you know about this shit? Like, how?
Thank you, yeah, I do. And I really like this song. And I feel like this song changed my fucking life.
I think it smelled pretty bad.
Gave no fucks about nothing. Like nothing at all.
How do you know?